talk through a little bit of what happened last time. But I've got bullet points, and so I'm ready if you guys are to like just touch base on where we've been and set up where we are now. Cool.
Yeah.
I started the recording.
Nice.
So you're all on camera now.
Cool. So the last session, you guys decide, like, this was the end of the night at the bar where you met the two folks who dropped the pose contraption name for you. And so you decided to go back after this conversation and sleep at the Foxglove Manor. Then the next morning you woke up and you went by the Deverins to pick up Ding Dong for errands. Your 3 errands that you wanted to run that day were go to a library or a book place to see, like, just to look up whatever information you guys might be able to look up. I think particularly about the Foxgloves. Also to go to the 7 Sawmill, which you heard referred to in that deed to the house that you found at the Foxglove Manor. And you also wanted to go by Pose Contraptions because that was a place that made what you would find were the locks for the cages you found beneath the Misgivings, like the Foxglove Manor. No, yeah, the Foxglove Manor. You slept in the townhouse. Excuse me. The townhouse is in Magnamar. The Foxglove Manor is the Misgivings. Yeah. Anyway, so first you went to Pose Contraptions. Just after you arrived at Pub's Contraptions, some police came into the room and told Lupin that he was actually under arrest. He needed to be brought up for questioning about a murder that was witnessed the night before. So we can cut to Lupin walking out of there in handcuffs. And from Lupin's first-person perspective, just after he leaves, he's walking with a few officers, and then he feels something blunt strike him in the back of the head, and everything goes black. Then the rest of you guys talked to this guy, Mortimer Pug, whose accent vacillated between no accent and British and Cockney and Australian over the course of the conversation. It was really embarrassing to listen back to. You asked him about the Foxgloves. He basically said, like, he hadn't done much dealing. He was just hired to make the locks, as I already said, for those cages. And that was his only real dealings that he'd ever remembered, like, having with them that he had on logs. The only other thing you did here is you bought a couple of cool things from him. You bought that bell net, if you remember.
Yeah, Lee, this is 2 things you don't know about.
We bought back.
Oh, okay, cool. Never mind.
Wow, Lee.
Prepared for class.
You bought the bell net and the magic dust, and don't forget you also bought those 4-point manacles.
Mm-hmm.
And that weird ass potion that you don't know what it does.
Dust.
It's the dust. The freaky deaky dust.
Yeah.
Freaky deaky dust, yeah.
Let's see. Then, without Lupin's influence on where the party went next, he decided to go by the sawmill before the library. So you came to the sawmill. This is, by the way, just Foxfire, obviously Granny and Ding Dong. The 3 of you went to the sawmill. You walked around the ground floor, but these great big doors were locked. So you went around to the only other door, which was down a set of stairs to the basement. I believe that's the map we're still looking at on Roll20.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get there. Yeah. So yeah, you see this set of stairs that follows along this like wall or whatever as it goes down into the basement. You knocked on the door. The guys were like, "Can I help you with something?" They were pretty short. You guys started asking questions, and pretty quickly they were like, "We're actually not going to be able to help you." And they pulled out those war razors that you've seen before, and they set to attack you. There were 3 of them originally, but in the during the fight, 4 more came to join them. Partway through that, you see this whole area down here where these ropes are. These are like ropes that are going up across these mechanisms that are turning. These water wheels are turning and running the whole of the sand point, or of the sawmill here. And I told you guys that while these people who worked here could move through this area with ease, for everyone else, it was an area where you'd have to make an acrobatics check to move freely through it, or risk being caught up in these ropes and pulled and hurt. Foxfire went for it, and it didn't work out. And that was really rough. So Foxfire got caught up in these ropes and was getting pulled from here, then here, and it would seem like following the ropes, he was getting pulled towards the water wheels, where he'd be like pushed against these water wheels and then drug underneath into the river. But as this was happening, some sort of magic user named Ippy appeared and was casting spells, and was probably, I would say, the MVP of last session, particularly because of this moment when Ippy used Acid Splash to disintegrate the rope that Alex was caught on and free him. So with that, you guys sort of dispatched of about all of these 7 characters, but actually, except for one, because one got away. One of them made their way out the door. I think that's still there sitting right here. But they ran off. And you, yeah. So that was the end of combat. You guys had something's happening with Austin, maybe.
No, it's just the voice.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Could have sworn that was your voice, Austin.
And then the last thing that happened was a very brief conversation between Iffy, this newcomer, and Mantle and Foxfire, which I think was essentially just greetings. And Iffy kind of saying, I felt drawn to this area, so I came here to check out what was going on, and I saw you in trouble. And so I think that's where we are. So where I would love to start is actually here. We have, let's go back to Lupine. Lupine, you are, well, let me see if I can just with the way this camera is set up, I would love to be able to see everybody. And I'm going to see if I can do that. I just turned my camera.
Oh, I think if I stop sharing my screen until we need it, you'll see.
Yeah, that's why you can't.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that'd be great. Because I can only see 4 screens at once. That's exactly it. Nice. Okay, so I'd love to cut back to Lupine first. So let's go back to that moment. Lupine, you're walking out of this shop. They got you cuffed. And you feel blunt force to the back of the head. All black. Then we open back up. It's dark. We see, here, why don't I just bring us here? I'll bring us to the dark room. Got kicked out of row 20. Why? 1 second. Apologize.
Hey, Lee, really fast while he's doing that.
Yep.
I need to look into it a little bit more to understand it better, but I did find out 2 weeks ago that if you don't decide to go down the Cleveland path, as we got into a large discussion about last time, or a couple times ago, you don't have to. Actually, by taking some time, I think it's 5 days time, and it costs 100 gold pieces, you can retrain that feat and learn a different one instead.
Okay.
Whoa. That's a thing in Pathfinder?
Yeah. You can't take away a feat that's a prerequisite, and you can't grab a feat that needs prerequisites that you don't have or anything like that.
Yeah.
But you can just lose a feat that you took that didn't mean anything, that you don't need anymore or whatever.
And that makes cleave even more powerful.
Yeah,
Take
yeah,
it early
makes it.
and
Yeah.
have the ability to retrain it later when
Yeah.
it becomes less useful. That's awesome.
Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
That's cool.
Oh man, I forgot about that whole thing. Okay, so we see Lupin in a dark room, a single light shining across him, sitting across the table, unarmed and handcuffed to the table. And the camera moves around, and it moves around behind Lupin, and there's a figure that you can Lupin just see the silhouette of across the other side of the table, and you barely see, and then you see a face light up as you see a match light, and they light a cigarette, and they're like, "Ah, there he is, Lupin. How you feeling? You feeling all right?"
I don't think I would say anything.
You comfy? You want a cigarette? He like holds up a pack.
I don't think I would do anything.
Listen, Lupine, I can understand your hesitation, but you could be in a lot of trouble here, and I'm just trying to clear things up. Just
Clear what up?
Well, let's start with what are you doing here in Magnamar, Mr. Lupine? You didn't grow up here.
Not saying anything.
We got witnesses.
To what?
A witness of a murder, Lupine.
Of whom?
I could ask you of whom. You didn't know the man then.
I haven't said that I murdered anyone. You are.
So that's how it's going to be? We've got you a court date 2 weeks from now. We can save this conversation if you like. Is it representation? Is that what you're waiting for?
I mean, I don't know. Like, first off, I don't remember that I was the only one that was part of this. So I'm kind of confused as to why I am the only one that's being drugged in for this. Pretty sure that Foxfire was right there with me. But that's not me talking in character. That's me.
Yeah, okay. Keep processing it. Process out loud a little, if you like.
Which is why, like, I'm sort of hesitant to talk because I don't think it matters what I say. I think whatever's about to play out, it's going to play out either way.
Mr. Lupine, you can help yourself right now or you can hurt yourself. But here's what I know. We've got a man witnessed or supposed to have murdered someone in Sandpoint, a small, peaceful town not too far north of here. Travels into Magnamar, and within a week, we got a witness of another murder. I'm just a guard on the beat here. I'm just trying to keep this place safe. If it wasn't you, well, maybe the guy deserved to be killed. Look, I know that needs to happen sometimes. I'm not going to lie. I mean, talk to me if you want to. If you got nothing to say, it does make it sound like you didn't have a good reason. Fine.
I'm not saying I murdered anyone in Sandpoint or in Magnamar.
Okay, we don't have to talk about that. Let's talk about what you're doing here.
I followed a group of friends here from Sandpoint, investigating something.
Group of friends. These friends have names?
They do. Might I ask how you know mine?
Reputation, sir.
What reputation?
I believe I've already told you.
To have murdered whom in Sandpoint? Who did I murder in Sandpoint?
Does the name Gil Boldberg mean anything to you?
This is the fucking plot point that just never quits giving, is it? Especially since you fucking rolled a 1. You rolled a 1. But I pay for it constantly.
Sir, are you talking to me?
I mean, there's just no point in even fucking dealing with it. Just stay silent and take my court date. Do whatever you're going to do to me. I didn't murder Bill Goldberg. Bill Goldberg knocked himself out on a turnbuckle and killed himself in a freak accident. Would you care to ask those of Sandpoint about all the lives that I've saved in Sandpoint, about how I was a hero of Sandpoint when I left?
Yeah, I've
Did you ask
heard
anybody
those
about
rumors
that?
as well.
Character voice.
Rumors.
Character voice.
Fuck the character voice. I'm not going to sit here and have a fake debate in like, what's it called, in the Russian accent where it takes me 12 minutes to think of one line anyways.
It's a game. Or character voice. Character voice or GTFO.
GTFO then.
Should have just made your character voice the same as your regular voice like I did.
Yeah, then it would be as confusing as Alex is talking.
What did I say? What? Who?
I chose that voice being a non-talkative person, and now I'm being forced to talk.
I know, that's how I want you to do it.
No.
That's
Forced
the
by the
main,
law.
it's the main
It's
feature.
not, I mean, like,
of you
I hear your
choosing-
problem, but it's not less interesting.
It's the main feature of you choosing a weird character voice is that you have to use it sometimes. That's why it's great.
I am hero of Sandpoint, not villain.
I've heard those rumors as well, Mr. Lupine.
No, not rumor. Truth.
Well, clear things up for me then. Help me understand. Why are there rumors of you saving lives and ending lives?
I ended many lives in the heroics of Sandpoint. Goblin lives, lizard lives, monsters lives, and I'll show you some teeth.
Some things in that list concern me more than others, though. I'm sure you can imagine.
Yes,
Talk to
the
me about
monsters,
these-
indeed. The monsters.
Nope, you got it all wrong, sir. It's the wizards. It's actually the wizards.
I guess when I say that, that's like not like an uncommon thing to have a wizard in this world.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like, no, people know what wizards are. Yeah.
Oh, I
Right,
thought you
and
said lizards.
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 Because they killed that
Also
lizard.
Lizard.
flies.
I thought you said
Also-
lizards.
I did not
The
say
accent
wizard, I said lizard.
I really thought you said lizard.
I can't believe you thought I said wizard.
We fought some dark wizards, yes.
Lupine, are there dark wizards here in Magnamar? Is that what you're chasing? Is that what you're doing here?
I know not what is in Magnamar.
And yet you came. You're looking for a new life? Is that it?
I told you we came in pursuit of an investigation.
Look, if you want an investigation, you've got a comrade right here.
Right.
I'm an
I know-
investigator.
I know not who you work for.
I work for the city, young man. And then you hear a voice
That's obvious.
from the shadows off behind this character. Is standing in the shadows, and he says, "That's enough, Constable." And the guy turns and he says, "Sir, Paralictor, I got a right. I got a right and a duty to ask questions of this man." And he says, "Enough, officer, step aside." And then this guy kind of looks at you, and he looks back in the corner, and he just steps up, puts his cigarette out, and he steps back into the shadows. And then before you you hear before you see the clink of armor, and you see a man step forward, and he's got a full set of armor on. Like maybe this might be in this adventure path the first person that we've seen that's like dressed like a proper knight. He's got the full garb on. He doesn't have a helmet on, obviously, but he's got all the stuff, including the big shoulder collar, the big metal collar thing. And he sits down, and he's got dark hair, and he's got these piercing blue eyes. And he's like, "All right, Mr. Lupine." And then we've cut to black.
And Pip's iPad. I don't know where your iPad is. Please.
Back to the other team.
Yep, we're gonna cut back to the rest of the party now.
Oh boy.
So we're headed back to get Lupine. That was the discussion at the end last time, correct?
Yeah, I think that was the last thing we wanted to do.
Like we told Iffy, like we're gonna go pick up our friend, since obviously this is gonna be a problem. On the way back, so I just wanted to make clear this was a conversation on the way back. That like I'm not stopping to have this, but like on our way there, I think Granny would ask Iffy like, "So like,
Pause. 1 second. Pull this back over here. Let's talk about leaving the sawmill. Who's going out the door first?
Oh, wow, okay.
Oh, do you want me to share the screen?
It wouldn't be Iffy because he doesn't know where to go.
You don't have to, Alex. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would assume. First of all, I think Granny would check with Foxfire and Ding Dong and Iffy just to make sure everybody's good as far as HP.
No, I do not think she would.
What?
You just said we're gonna walk back to the prison. On the way, I'm gonna start talking to them about this. And then I said, okay, wait, go back. Let's walk out of this room. Who's going first? And you said, I think I would check and see how everyone's doing on health. That's not the same order of operations you had before you knew that you were walking.
I thought we were already halfway back there. We're like going from macro to micro. In the micro, yeah, like I think. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I don't know. I mean, I don't care. Granny be the first one out the door.
Okay.
I'm
Alex,
a fighter.
You have.
Let me fight.
Do you have Ding Dong's HP and stuff?
Fight or no fighting?
Oh, let me pull it up.
I just didn't know. I didn't know because it looks like I didn't keep up with it last time, and I know that you were rolling for him, so I didn't. I think I didn't keep up with his HP either.
Oh yeah, is he on? Hey, Hayden. Oh, Austin, were you moving Ding Dong last time? Is he under your control?
Yeah,
okay,
I can move
okay.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna go find the. It was just like a town guard level 2 or whatever, right?
Level 3. He's level 3 now.
He is level 3.
Oh yeah, I found it. I can tell the link is purple. I've been here before.
And you did one little thing. I can't remember exactly what it was as far as fighting because he's using a sword, and I think that one has a halberd.
Yes. He had a masterwork sword, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, it was just 1d. Long swords 1d8, right? Instead of 1d10.
Yes. There you
That's
go.
what it was.
Okay. As soon as you step out this door, you hear, and actually, before you even leave, you probably notice that it becomes easier to hear, as ever since the ropes were cut with the water wheels downstairs, things have slowed to a halt at the sawmill. So the machines and things that were making a lot of noise overhead have been slowing down and kind of like just calming. So it's become quieter, essentially. Whereas it was much louder with the saws upstairs and the water wheels down here and all the things cranking and turning. Anyway, point being, everybody, you hear a disembodied voice say, "You should not have come here, and you will pay the price for sticking your nose where you shouldn't have." Phil, go ahead and make me a perception check, Mantle.
You said we can't hear, I mean, we can't see it, we just hear the voice. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good thing I didn't go out first. Perception is garbage.
Mine's not great.
Not, you just won't do it.
Except when I roll a 20. So
My
I got a
perception
29.
sucks.
Your perception's good. You just won't fucking roll it.
Hayden, did you hear me?
Yeah, you got a 29.
Yeah.
So you hear that there's at least one person hiding around this corner. Hiding around this corner at the top of the steps.
That's what it sounds like the voice is coming from?
Maybe it isn't. It's hard to tell with this voice. It's certainly disembodied, but it may also be magically augmented in some way that you can't tell if they're throwing their voice well or if they're just making it sound like it's coming from somewhere else or whatever.
Okay, I'm so sorry to do this. I was randomly looking something up. Can you repeat what he said? I promise I'll try to be better about that.
Good.
I'm sorry.
He said, "You should not have come here, and you will be punished for sticking your nose where you should not."
I lied. I see that's happening. Come out, show yourself.
And there's a pause.
And then actually, when there's a pause.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think Mantle would try to signal for everybody to kind of get situated. Can I go over this rail that's beside me and step into the grass over here?
No, because this is basically a very steep, muddy hill as the riverbank here. Those stairs going down to another floor.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want to make a difficult climb check, those stairs are. It's what I'm trying to say. It is about a 10-foot like soft ground, very steep hill up the side there.
Right, but it's over 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet. So is it that steep?
What is over?
35 feet. From the landing up top to where I'm at is 35 feet. So it's not like it's...
No, it doesn't. It's not a hill that goes up from south to north. It is a hill that goes up from west to east.
Oh, okay, I got what you're saying.
Does that make sense?
It goes going away from the water.
Yeah. So if you guys can see this, can you see that square I'm making right now?
No. You gotta just hold down and click.
I don't remember how to
just hold your clicker down.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to give you the corners here of this hill. That it's 10 feet. 10 feet. The 10 feet to your direct east, Mantle, is the steepness of the hill all the way up to the top of the stairs, the height of the top of the stairs.
Okay, I gotcha.
And being right next to the river, it makes it a harder climb.
Okay. Yeah, so I think that I guess it's hard to say I move. I mean, well, I guess I can move where that dead body is, but it's hard to say I move without trading places with somebody. I'm not just trying to throw somebody out in front of me or whatever. So do I have time to cast a spell before something happens?
If it's an immediate spell.
I think most of my stuff's going to be standard action. I can check real fast, but... Yeah, it's standard action, but also it's gonna be it's like per round, and I think until we're in rounds, it's just so hard to tell that stuff. That's the only thing.
Well, let's go ahead and roll for initiative then, and then we'll be in bullet time for clarity.
Can I take I know you can do a move action. You can do a move action or a standard action in a surprise round, right?
A move action or a standard action in a surprise round. Yes.
So I could do a standard action like a spell as like the surprise round before this starts. Is that okay? Or are you considering this before that?
Yeah, I guess you could. Yeah. I guess we'll just count that. We can count that as a surprise round.
Okay, cool. Very cool. I'll give you my initiative first. I'll let everybody do their initiatives and then we can get into it. Tell me when you're ready for initiative, Hayden.
Yes, give me just a second. This might take me just a second.
Oh crap! Dadgone it. Okay, cool. Very cool. Man, I just realized that like with spells, I always thought the surprise round thing was a little weak, but with spells it's really powerful. That I can like set up a boost or whatever like in a surprise round. That's a really big deal.
Okay.
Can I Hayden, real fast, can I take if I jump over that rail and just take a 5-foot step into that grass, am I gonna have to do that climb check to stand there?
Yeah. Without sliding down or falling off. Yeah.
It's too bright.
Yeah, actually, I think standing there is almost like climbing too, where I don't know. I mean, I guess you just roll a really good climb check to be able to just stand there if you were going to also use your hands, because you're looking at 15 or 20 foot incline, 10 feet, a 20-foot incline over 10 feet that means it goes up 10 feet every 5 feet. That's just a really steep incline.
Yeah, but I mean, if you think about that 5-foot square, well, it's just. I mean, I get what you're saying. I do. I was just thinking, like, if I just go on the up, technically where I'm leaned against the other side of that rail, like I'm not really climbing up anything. I'm just getting out of the way so people can move past me, and I can almost lean against that rail on the other side.
Yeah, I think even that though would hinder something of your like dexterity or your what you'd be able to do physically.
Okay.
So maybe if you're willing to take a like negative to like if you're willing to be flat-footed for your AC, like because you're just leaning up against that rail.
Yeah, it just takes away your dex, right?
Yeah, I think it would just be taking away your dex, like, and essentially all actions.
Oh well, I can't take a 5-foot step in a surprise round and do a standard action anyway. So yeah, it doesn't even matter. Okay, that's fine.
I don't know about that either though. It seems kind of wild at the same time.
I think in a surprise round, it makes sense that you can do one thing.
Oh no, the surprise round thing, yes. I'm saying about the climbing and being at that step rail, because that's also first. It's not really a 5-foot step for one thing. It's like, you know what I mean. There's a lot more involved in it than that.
It's a jump. It's a climb over the rail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so
also,
yeah,
it's just like it's a lot too. If that's like a muddy riverbank, it's also that incline. The idea of standing there is kind of It's a little
I think
iffy,
I
right?
could make an argument about it if it was a move, but as a 5-foot step, yeah, you're right.
And it might even just be a move action every round to stay there.
That'd
Maybe
be fine.
even a climb
That
check
makes
to
sense.
stay there.
That makes sense. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. What am I doing? I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to find. Let me get back on task here.
Hey, I was trying to. It gives me like it says you can right click your token and add your turn in, but I don't know how to do that.
When I right click on your token, add turn is at the very top of the list of things. Do you not see that?
When you right click on my character on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just won't let me right click it then. But it says it over there in that turn order thing that if I right click it, I can add a turn. I was hoping I could do that for you, but yeah, it won't let me do it. Anyway.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, now I can put my thing in. Oh, dang it. Hey, Alex, tell me what Ding Dong rolled. I can put his in.
Yeah, an 11.
Cool. Hey, Lee, if you have any interest in it, I put in the Skype chat. There is a link to the page that is about retraining.
Dude,
Okay,
honestly,
thank you.
that makes the game so much better. I just want to say that.
It's very,
Very
cool.
small rule that should have just always been there in every iteration of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes. It's so fun because it's like, well, I can take this and just use it for now, and I don't have to pay the consequences forever for the fact that this might be useless later. It made me think of Rufio because I thought about taking like a poisons thing. And I was like, well, down the road, this might not be very good, so it kind of sucks to waste this feat. Well, it would have been really fun to take that feat, and then later, if it was useless, then I could just get rid of it.
Totally. Okay. Move this guy down here just so I can add the turn. And let me just go ahead and make a few things like hidden from you guys for the sake of right now. I think that makes sense.
Oh, Alex, Louis Del Mar put out the new album the other day.
What?
The band that did that FIFA song that we really liked.
Oh, yeah.
They finally put out a new album the other day.
Is it good?
It's good. The first half of it sounds like they're all music, but it's a little bit more hip hop, like the vocal style is, I guess. It's a little bit more rap-ish. And the only reason I dislike it is because I think it takes away from the fact that I thought that guy's melodies and stuff were really good. But then the back end of the album really gets back into his more melodic stuff. So yeah, as a whole, it's very, very good.
Okay. That is cool. Let's see. So, surprise round.
Hayden, can you show me really fast, like, at what point do I have to get to on these steps that, like, I could step off the steps and not be in this, like, climb mud slide area?
It will probably be here.
Like the deck or whatever.
Yeah, basically after the steps end.
Okay.
Yeah, the deck. Yeah, that's
all right.
Wait, yeah, definitely.
Or landing. Landing. That's a better word.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Yes. Give me just one more moment here. Man, you really think you're ready for all parts of it?
And then we decided to walk out the door. What were we thinking? We just ruined all of Hayden's plans.
This definitely wasn't a case of you doing anything wrong. It was just like, okay, cool, I'm ready. And it's like, you're like, I don't have any of this set up.
Real fast, Alex, can you tell me how Ding Dong and you are looking? I think Iffy didn't get hit, but as far as HP.
We're good.
Okay.
You channeled a lot during the fight, if I remember correctly.
I actually only channeled twice.
I mean, still.
Yeah, I mean.
You channeled enough. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm fine. Ding Dong's okay as well.
Cool.
Okay, so what you doing in your surprise round, Austin?
I'm going to cast Bless, which is a first level spell that gives everybody +1 to their attack, and also +1 to saving rolls against fear effects, I believe. Daggone it. I pulled it up and I can't freaking find it now. Daggone it. I think it's because I pulled that retraining thing up and I screwed it up. Hold on a second. But yeah, basically that's it. I mean, you can keep going.
Cool.
But it's giving everybody +1 to attack. I know that. Yeah.
Great. And there is someone else who I'm going to allow act in the surprise round because they were beginning this as you spoke. Actually, no, I guess if they're beginning this they're doing something in the surprise round, and we'll just then move into combat from there, is I guess what makes sense. So yeah, cool. The first thing that happens is somebody who steps up right here, and they have a crossbow in hand. And let me add them to the turn order. Let me remember how to add them to the turn order. I got to bring them down here so I can click add turn. Then put them back. And I'm going to add their initiative order. And put them up there. Okay. One down. They're going to fire this crossbow at you, Mantle.
Am I flat-footed? I gotta, because I got a surprise round, so I'm not flat-footed, right?
I should just be normal AC, I think.
Yeah, I knew they were, I knew something was there.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah,
This
you
is
have all
normal
the
combat.
advantage of knowing something's there and combat's basically about to happen.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. Cool. That is a 14. I'm guessing that doesn't hit.
It does not.
Let me make sure that that's right. Let me make sure that that's right. Yeah. Okay. Next thing that happens is this person who, yes, confirmed, was around the corner. Also step over. Crossbow loaded. Pull it up. Fire it at you. God. Rolling for crap tonight. It's looking good for you guys. That's less than 14, so that's not a hit.
Correct.
That person And then one other person before Foxfire can go. Let me just figure out how to add them to the order.
I see that person's a little bit different. Is that the same type of guy and the token's just off, or this is different?
Who's to say?
My vision. Does he look different?
You don't see anybody. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Then a little monster appears. Ooh,
Oh,
how
geez.
fun.
Damn.
Let me find you guys a picture of this. I'll drop it in the thing.
That's a cool little token.
That is awesome.
Thank you.
I don't like it.
Nah.
Let's see this picture. Here, I'll just text you a picture. Stupid information. I'm going to text you a picture I just took of my computer screen. So that's what it's come
Wow.
to.
Can you just screenshot on your computer screen?
I don't know how to do that on Kimberly's Chromebook.
It's probably just print screen.
Print screen. Well, I can't screenshot the whole screen is my real issue here.
Oh.
Because of information about this creature rather than the picture of the creature. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Creature looks like. Kimberly, can I have a Yingling light? Please, I need it. Okay, thank you. So this creature appears.
Look at this hairy peen.
Ew, those are big balls or something.
No, it's like an animal peen where it has to get to Red Rocket.
Jeez,
awfully
what
pretty.
is wrong with you?
I mean, that's what it is, dude. I'm telling you.
Hey, what's that like hand-looking thing on his neck?
On his neck. Oh.
Got one laugh. 25%
I didn't get it at first. That was a 20% missed chance on the joke.
Yeah, that's a real sign of the times here. I'm really sorry.
Lost the roll to concealment.
That guy moved all the way to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just that.
Damn.
Oh, he did not look that fast in the picture.
Actually, one of the descriptions of this creature is it looks like this bloated, nasty thing, but it seems like it moves way too quick for how it looks.
Oh,
Wow.
interesting.
Wonderful.
So, I'm gonna move to you, and as a standard action, invoke a spell-like ability, wherein you can see, like, from its actual pores, this gaseous stuff start to pour out of its pores. And Granny, you notice it first, but everyone within a 20-foot radius is going to notice it. In fact, 20 foot.
Awesome.
Are there attacks of opportunity while you cast that?
I think not, because it is a spell-like ability rather than like a spell casting.
Okay.
This is a stinking cloud. And I'm going to need every creature within 20 feet of it to make me a fortitude save to avoid becoming nauseated.
Right. What's my
A fortitude?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Jeez.
It's not the highest DC, but it's an important DC.
Right.
I got a 23.
It looks like they do provoke attacks of opportunity.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's only forums. I can't find a direct thing, but.
What was it? Spell-like ability? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I've read on 2 different forums that it does. Spell-like abilities are magical, works like spells using all those.
There it is. There's an Roll20.
Oh, crap. No. It doesn't matter because Ding Dong hasn't acted yet, so he can't attack of opportunity. And I don't have a weapon out.
Melee. Oh.
I mean, either way, I could say I have a weapon out, but yeah, I can't take an attack of opportunity with a ranged weapon. So yeah, I'm so sorry. It doesn't even matter.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't matter for now. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I assumed that. I was thinking that because we talked about what's it called, channel energy.
Yeah.
I thought that was a spell-like ability, but maybe it's not. That's great.
Dude,
it's a supernatural ability, is what it is, isn't it?
I don't know. I could look at it real fast. I think that channel just has weird, like it has its own things too, though.
You can't even counterspell spell-like abilities.
Nope.
You can dispel them.
So you can't like release a cloud of good-smelling stuff.
I brought my
Spray Febreze on the
Febreze
trap.
bottle.
Like poopery.
No, Hayden, just to be clear, channel says this is a standard action that does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay. So it's just specific to channel then.
Yeah.
That rules. That's great. Okay. I'm sorry I assumed that. Thank you for looking that up. Dang. Well, okay. So I've seen Xavier and Alex's fortitude save often. It is time for yours.
Oh, mine is a 18.
Damn. Everybody passed.
Nice.
Okay. And I guess that's that creature's whole turn then. Yeah, totally. So now we move to Foxfire. It is officially your turn. Interesting.
So it's quite the placement. So Foxfire is going to Foxfire is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 30, 35, 40, 60. He's going to move to this side of the door and hey, maybe we should fight it down here. Let's try to move back into the room if we can.
Yep. If I would have realized it wasn't just those guys, I would have done that originally. You're exactly right. But I was worried about those guys getting up in the ropes and stuff again.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, you're right. Cool.
That's it for me.
Okay. That is. Oh, excuse me. Let me not flipping through them. Foxfire. See, this guy's 13. We do have someone else. Let me add them in.
Holy crap. How did you roll so fucking high?
Yeah. Okay. Guess I'll just step out here. Same deal. Crossbow, mantle. Gotta hit you. Man, really got you. Really got you this time. 21.
Hey, he's firing into combat.
Yeah, did you take the -4?
Is it melee combat though? Since neither have since
Yeah,
Daniel's not.
he threatens me melee. Yes.
Fighting? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you're 18. 21 minus 4 is 17.
No.
It's not a hit. All right. Okay. Make sure I've got this person in order. Great. Okay, cool. That brings us to Mantle. It is your turn.
Okay. I think I'm just going to withdraw. But I can't figure out.
You will provoke.
I will not if I withdraw.
You can't withdraw directly away from the creature. Isn't that what you have to do? In the opposite direction of the creature?
Yeah, 180 away.
Withdraw just says, withdrawing from melee combat's foreign action. When you withdraw, you can move up double your speed. The square you start out in is not considered threatened by any opponent you can see, and therefore visible enemies do not get attacks of opportunity against you when you move from that square. Invisible enemies still get attacks of opportunity against you, and you can't withdraw from combat if you're blinded. You can't take a 5-foot step during the same round you withdraw. If during the process of withdrawing, you move out of a threatened square other than the one you started in, enemies, blah, blah, blah. You may not withdraw using a form of movement for which you do not have listed. Note that despite the name of the section, you don't actually have to leave combat entirely.
I think that this one is still threatened because of our around
Correct.
corners rule.
Do what now?
I think that this one is still threatened.
Can I not move into this one, though?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I
Do
don't
you
know
have
how.
to be able? Do you have to be able to move double your speed to full withdrawal?
No, it says you can move up to double your speed. You can move up to double your speed, yeah. I think the way we've understood that first of all, I don't know if there's a thing called full withdrawal. I can't find that in the combat page for Pathfinder, but there is a thing called withdraw. And it's a full round action. Yeah, it looks like withdraw does not require you to go directly away. I understand. I thought that too, Hayden. But
Yeah, I remember us doing it that way for a
yeah,
while, but I don't know where we got that from or
yeah.
what. But reading this, it doesn't say you have to go directly away.
I think that Glass Cannon podcast, where they usually do the rules correctly, that's the way they were playing for a long time. And I don't know that they aren't still, but I don't see that anywhere.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's an interesting rule. I don't know if I like that or not. I haven't considered the ramifications yet. But yeah, I guess given that you can do that.
Well, I think the point is you get yourself in a really bad situation. So if you can make a 1 square move to get out of that bad situation, you lose your turn to get out of a bad situation. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because all you can do is move. It's a full round thing. You don't get to do anything at the end of it.
Yeah.
Actually, Hayden, if you don't feel good about it too, I can just move. I'll just do a move and take 1 attack of opportunity from that guy and then move.
No, I mean, no. I'm happy to. I'm on it. I'm happy to play by the rules, honestly, and just learn more about Pathfinder as we go and trust the rule system is fair. So that's fine. Yeah. So just take your full withdrawal or your withdrawal, which is apparently the thing that exists.
Yeah, I think withdraw is full withdraw because it also
Yeah.
says there's a restricted withdraw.
Yes.
Well, let me ask you this. Is when a spell says like, sorry, I'm trying to when it says like it takes a round to cast it, can you start casting it with a standard action? I just thought of this. Can you start casting with a standard action and then it takes a round to do it? Or does that mean like you can't do anything that round and the next round it casts?
I think normally it's like a thing that you do so you'll start it on your round, and then at the start of your next round, it finishes.
But I can move and then cast that and then the next round it finishes?
Oh, I see the question you're asking. That I don't know. Yeah, don't know. Is there a specific spell you're asking about? I can check.
Summon monster.
I got you.
It just says casting time is 1 round. And
Here's what I think. I think it takes 1 full round. So if you don't move and you start casting it, then you can cast it at the beginning of your next round and also move. But if you move at the beginning of a round and then start casting it, then the next round you have to spend the whole round casting it.
Anything you do this round is taken away from the next round, kind of.
Yes.
You can't do that the next round.
Is that insane? I've never thought about that before.
It kind of makes sense, but I don't know how the rules work. But that definitely makes sense, Hayden. Like whatever you choose to do this round before the spell, you can't do that next round in addition to the spell. But I don't know how the rules work with that or not.
Well, and that would be fine too, because in that case, I could the spell would cast next time, and maybe I'll lose my move, but I could use my standard action to move if I needed to move rather than take a standard action. Okay.
A spell that takes 1 round to cast is a full round action. So you have to spend your full round.
Okay, that's great. That's so much simpler, and I'm glad to find that. Yes, thank you.
So yeah, like you on the round that you cast it, you can't do anything but cast it.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it comes into effect just before the beginning of your next turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So you get your full round the next time.
Yep, exactly. All right, that's good. I'm glad that's
great. Thank you, Alex.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I think I was making a new and really, really complex rule that I'm so glad to not have to.
It made sense in my head though.
Yeah, like it wasn't. Yeah. I agree with Alex. It does make some sense, but yeah, I'm glad it's more cut and dry than that.
It's certainly going to save us a lot of headaches later to simplify it in that way, rather than splitting rounds in half. Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm going to do actually is I am going to move and cast a spell though. So I'm going to move like into Alex's square and then back, but you will get an attack of opportunity, Hayden.
Can you move and take a full round action in the same turn?
It's not a full round action. I'm going to cast a different spell. I'm going to cast a spell that just takes a standard action.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, then we'll do that attack of opportunity real quick. Let's settle that. This character, if they have 2 claws, do they still get 2 claws as their attack of opportunity?
You only get 1 attack unless you
I
have
think
a
it's
feat.
But like if it's a claw called bite, Hayden, I think you get the bite.
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah, they've got 2 claws and bite, so the reasonable thing to me seems, then I'll take the bite, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm sorry. Okay. Wow. That is a 23 though.
That hits.
Great. Two points of damage.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say If you get hit pretty hard, remember you have to roll a concentration for any damage you take this turn on your spell.
I think it's only after I start casting the spell.
Maybe. While trying to cast a spell. Yeah, I think you might be right. It
Yeah.
says while trying to cast a spell.
Yeah.
Not like during the turn.
And this spell's only a standard action, so I think that like when my turn ends right now, I'm done, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Sweet. So I'm good.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
gonna go pee real fast. I'm sorry.
That took forever.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. It's because I don't know the rules as well
No.
as I could. I don't know the kinds
It's
of
so
people
hard to know all
who
this
could
crap.
be a dungeon master or a GM and just run games and be like, no, this is how it works. Keep moving. I just can't imagine. I can't imagine what it would require to know the rules that well.
If playing the game.
Or it's your game. You can just
I
make it
have
up as
tried
you
that. I have tried playing the game.
No, I'm saying like I think just playing more, and there's times where you have to stop and be like, I don't know how this works, and then you learn it, and then it's like, oh yeah, that's how that works.
It's true. And I think talking through that stuff also helps me come to a place of, if we're going to make a house rule, then let's just make a house rule and be like, I don't think that's fair. We're not going to do that, actually.
Right. Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to run in P2 since Austin is. But
Right, so
let's see.
it's Ding Dong's turn next.
Well, is it?
Okay.
I forget that it doesn't do me any benefit to go pee while Austin's peeing because I still have stuff to do. And Austin can actually just go pee.
There's never a time where the dungeon master gets to just go pee without the game stopping.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
But I also have to pee, so if we all want to take like a 5-second pee break, I'm fine with that.
I concur.
All right, pee break. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Love you. Appreciate it. Great. Lee, are you still here with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm sorry, man.
No, you're good. I'm just listening.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I think I often underestimate how much time combat seems to take.
It's okay. I don't know what to do otherwise. So. And I don't mean like while I'm waiting. I mean like if when we my character, I don't know what to do otherwise. So.
You're good?
Hey, good news, everybody. I got really nervous about taking that attack of opportunity, but turns out he doesn't have poison. We good, Hayden? Is it Ding Dong's turn?
Almost. Okay. Yeah, I think we're at Ding Dong's turn. You there, Austin?
Yeah, it's Alex. Alex has got to roll ding dong.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no.
What are we doing?
It's ding dong's
Dong.
turn.
It is Ding Dong's turn.
Ding Dong is
Dead.
possibly. No. I guess Ding Dong will. He will back up to here.
Oh, sorry. Yep, gotcha. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. I was looking at Skype.
Please.
There we go.
Ding Dong done.
Do you want him to take an attack before he moves? Did he take an attack before he moves?
Oh, I forgot you could attack around that corner. Yeah, I'd like to take a swing.
Okay. Go ahead,
Let's
Ding
give
Dong.
it a go. Got a +5. Does an 8 hit?
Wow.
Sorry, Ding Dong. It's not going to be good enough.
And Ding Dong steps away.
Yeah, we call him
Wow.
a meat shield and not a meat sword.
True. We let our meat sword die.
I don't know. He's got that solid KP a couple times.
Okay. And now we are down to Iffy.
Okay. I can't remember what we said. Are these places where we can stand?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
As long as you're not stepping like in any of the squares you see the rope things.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Like where your scorpion is.
Oh yeah, that's right. So I'm going to, because he really doesn't want to get hit. He's going to move all the way to this corner, and one of the things he's going to do is he's no reason to get rid of that token. He's going to make that scorpion come out, and he can only make it come out as a move action, so the scorpion doesn't move away from me just yet.
Oh, he's like the tattoo. He's your tattoo, and
Yeah, the tattoo.
Scorpion. Yeah. That's right.
So
cool.
So before I moved, I was standing here. I believe I was standing there. Would I be able to make a? Oh no, I was. Oh yeah, that's right. I was over here, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Would I still have a clear shot at him?
Yes.
I'm gonna go for a cantrip, acid splash on him.
Oh, from where you are now? Exactly.
No. From where I was. That's.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You can hit him from there for sure.
Okay.
Yes.
I actually think you could probably hit him from where you're at, technically.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you're
from
probably
where
right.
you're at, I would give him some form of cover, I think.
Gotcha.
Some
That
amount
makes
of cover. So let's just pretend you do it before you move for simplicity's sake.
Okay. So, acid splash. I think I forgot how I did. I think it's just a spell attack. That's
I think
right.
it's just a spell attack. Yeah. It's just
So-
a 0 level spell, right?
Yeah, that's right. So, and what am I adding to that? Geez, that is
Your intelligence or whatever, charisma, whatever your spell modifier
Oh,
is.
got you. So I'm gonna add my my charisma. That's right. Okay. So that'll be +4. Okay, so 11.
It's not going to hit either. That
Man.
apple splashes up against that wall.
We are rolling low tonight.
Yeah. So that's the end of my turn.
We all are, which is great for getting combat over. Okay, thus ends the first round of combat. Back up to the top. But the camera fades black. And we relight in the interrogation room.
Ooh.
Let us return. Lupine, this new figure, steps over to the other side of the table and he sits down. And he says, "All right, Shawanti, I'm going to put it to you straight. You stepped in some stuff and you poked some bears you shouldn't be messing with. You come into a town you don't belong in. So I'm going to give you your writ with your court date on it. I expect you to show up, and I advise for you to take you and your merry little friends and get out of town. We're holding on to your things. If you haven't noticed, you're lucky that the bail bond is just 2,291.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you how much gold pieces I have. 292. So
And we're gonna
do I
have
get my
to-
stuff back if I leave or no?
Yeah, that's fine, but we're gonna have to hold on to the murder weapon. It's evidence.
His hands?
His weapon.
Good thing I favor my axe over my sword.
Is that in character?
Yeah, I'll say that in character with a bluff.
Okay, roll me a bluff check. That's fine.
Rule of fun.
What are we? What am I rolling? A 12 or a 20? I mean.
Yeah.
No, roll 12.
Okay. No, let's not. Oh,
Why not?
Sorry, I'm gonna have to re-roll that on something hard. It's a 10
Okay.
plus nothing.
Well, to combat that, I rolled a natural 1. So this guy's gonna take
Oh.
pause and look at you and go, "Well, maybe you better get your axe out of town."
So does that mean he keeps the axe instead of the sword?
No.
What was the point of that then?
Just to see if you could lie.
You rolled a 1 against my 10.
But for you to just say, "I prefer my axe," it's
to
a
bluff
murder
you
weapon.
into thinking that was the murder weapon. That was, I mean, maybe that wasn't clear, but was that clear to anybody else?
Yeah, I thought that's what he's trying to do.
What else would I be bluffing there?
I think the witness that we have on record described a sword.
Oh my gosh, you can't trust those witnesses.
We should have killed everybody that has seen anything.
Says our
Well,
cleric.
you gotta wipe the block.
That's the lesson you took away
Gotta
from.
go door to door.
All right. Do I get my money back if I show up to the court date? That's how bail works.
Sure.
Yeah?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, look, it's clear that you're not from around here. So I'll give it to you straight. You're speaking with Paralictor Darren Halst of the Order of the Nail Hell Knights. I'm not part of the Sandpoint garrison where you come from, and I'm not part of the Magnamar garrison even. We are mercenaries hired here to help keep the order of law. So I take it seriously when we've got a Shoanti barbarian guy coming in here dressed up like city folk, trying to play nice and killing people in the night. I know that you don't belong here, and I'm here to keep law and order. You know what? I mean, yeah, I'll tell you again, you clearly don't know who we are, and so I'm vamping so I can tell you the creed of the Order of the Nail, which I belong to, is savagery must be quelled in the land, home, and mine. And then he slams his chest with his fist, and he says, that means that savages don't belong in the city.
It's the mercenary.
Ask him if he's ever dealt with a cleric who doesn't give a shit. Ask him that.
I think I would just say, says the mercenary.
Says the mercenary. Okay, yeah. You can talk shit when you get your paycheck. And then he's like, we're gonna let you go. And then he like turns and you hear him speak to the man in the corner. And then about that time, another person like kind of runs into the room and he says, excuse me, Constable, I need to speak with you. And Lee, why don't you just roll me a perception check as these characters step out into the hallway and begin having a brief conversation.
Hold on, that didn't roll at all.
Come on, Lee. Go on, baby.
I don't have a good place to roll. Nat 20.
Okay. All right. Now, that's not always with skill checks and auto success.
Yeah.
But
I can tell you what else mode.
But yeah, go ahead. I do want to honor that for what?
So 27.
Nice.
That's still very good.
Nice.
So you can see that the guy looks the guy sounds panicked in the door, and the constable steps out, and you see the guy in this armor step out as well, and the panicked guy says, "There's something happening. There's something going on at the Seven Sawmill. There's a fight, some sort of fight breaking out." And the constable sounds nervous. Oh, okay. Oh, well, we can send some people down there. And this is about the time that this Hell Knight steps out and he says, "Constable, don't you dare send anyone to the sawmill." And he said, "Sir, we had to do something. There's civil unrest. Someone could be hurt." And the constable says, "That area, the sawmill, it is out of your grasp. It is out of your depth. It is out of your reach. If there is
The constable said
combat-
that to. Hold on. The constable said that to who? Or did
the
knight
Hell
say
Knight. The Hell Knight said that to the constable.
Oh,
that?
dang.
That Seven Sawmill is out of your reach or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
He says, "You leave the sawmill alone. It will either solve itself on its own, or in another way, it will solve itself on its own. Do you understand what I'm saying?" And you hear like kind of silence. You hear the guy kind of like shuffle, and he's like, yeah, of course, I understand. And he says, "If I hear that you make your way down to the sawmill, I'll make my way down to the sawmill. Do you understand?" And you hear the constable say, "Yes, sir." And he's like, "You're dismissed." You hear the constable leave. Then a moment later, the Paralictor steps his way back in. He's like, "All right, move on. We're going to see you out of here."
Wow.
So back to that.
Hey. Killing.
All I saw was that he was wearing like plate mail. I couldn't tell if he was wearing like any type of colors or symbol or sigil or anything like that.
He is wearing, you see on on his breastplate. His breastplate is emblazoned with a fiendish face, and the face is wearing a helm bearing forward-facing horns. And he kind of steps over Lupin. He's like, "I'll give you a piece of advice for free." And you can see that he unstraps this piece of plate mail that's on his forearm, and it kind of it just reveals his arm, and he puts his arm on the table in front of you, and he says, "The human body is a pretty resilient thing." And you look and you see in his arm, he's got all these scars, not like cuts, but like puncture wounds, almost like going like on in his arms.
He's an addict.
And he
His
says,
track marks.
he says, human body's a pretty resilient thing, but the thing you have to be careful when you're going to harm someone is, and you see into the light, his other hand comes in and it's holding a large nail, and you can tell this nail's been sharpened. And he says, and he starts stabbing himself slowly in the forearm. And he's like, "You can cause a lot of harm if you know where to hit, but if you strike the wrong place," and he strikes a certain place in his forearm, and his hand grips tight, you can tell that he just hit a nerve or something. He's like, "If you strike the wrong nerve, you're going to cause a reaction." And then he pulls the nail out back in the shadow. You can see him just start putting the plate back on. I want you to think about that as you leave today, Mr. Shawanti. And then he'll walk out of the room.
Is that offensive to be called a Shawanti?
No.
What?
Is it offensive to be called a Shawanti?
No. It's just it's just the tribe.
Yeah,
It's
I
more,
didn't
it's
know if it was
not, it's,
calling you like a redneck.
No, it's more like if
I know what it is, but I didn't know if it
it's
was
offensive.
bad.
It's offensive in the sense that he's identifying you as Shawanti. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You can tell that it's derogatory. It's not
Yep.
inherently derogatory. That's what I mean.
Shawanti are more like wild barbarians.
Yeah, I know.
So he's calling you. He's saying it in a derogatory way, like, "Oh, hey, you said it better. I don't need to keep talking."
Yeah. He's saying you don't belong here. You belong somewhere else.
Yeah.
So yeah, then if you have to sit there for a little bit, Lupine, maybe 15 or 20 minutes. It's just quiet in this dark room. And then somebody else in full plate armor comes in, and they stand you up, and they walk you to the front, and they do all the processing. They give you your stuff back. They give you 1 gold piece, and they send you on your merry way. They don't really say anything to you the whole time if you don't have anything to say. And yeah,
Was it the constable that came in? That,
Do what?
talking to me? Did the constable come in and deal with me at all, or was it somebody else, just an orderly?
Just an orderly. Yeah.
Okay.
You can tell after this conversation, you're not speaking to anyone who's high ranking, I suppose.
Right.
Yeah, you're basically getting processed at that point.
Okay.
And also, you're handed a scroll that describes who you are, describes what the allegations are against you, and describes that you are to appear in the Magnamar court system in 2 weeks.
Okay. What's given back to me? I don't know entirely what they kept. I mean, all my weapons or just the sword?
I think they're giving them all back except for the sword.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and that's it. And yeah, so some time passes, and then you're gone, Lupine. You're set out, and you can make me a knowledge local to maybe know where you are in the city if you'd like.
Okay. 11 plus, so 14.
14.
Yeah.
Luckily, you are in an area you recognize, sort of. You're in the Nouse district, the same district that the Devon Manor is, and that the Foxglove Townhouse is in.
Would I have any sort of notion as to I wouldn't know any. Well, I would know about the 7 sawmills, right? Because they mentioned that when we were talking to that thing's dead body, right?
Mhm.
Yes. So
And we learned about it
probably
from the
when you're-
wheel.
Yeah, probably when you were listening into that conversation outside in the hall, that's probably a immediate point of interest because you're like, that is where we were going, like today.
Was our plan for like? Would I have known that we were going there?
Yeah, that was one of the 3 things you were going to do today. You were going to go to Post Contraptions, you were going to
Did I
go
know that
to a
before I got
library, and you were going to
arrested,
go to the
or-
sawmill.
What is this?
Like, I'm trying to play fairly.
That's your
Did I know
dog?
that though,
That's
or did I get arrested first and then all that was
What
decided?
is all this black stuff?
No, I think that was I know that was decided before you got arrested.
You gotta figure out.
Okay.
Because
That's
there was
right.
a conversation about like, okay, what should we do first?
That's right. Love you, buddy.
Okay.
Sleep good.
So, when I was knocked out, would I have healed any damage that I sustained? By the way. It's
Yeah,
rest,
I mean,
right?
it was just non-lethal damage that you
But I mean,
sustained.
no, but I had damage before that.
No. Well, no.
It wasn't
Because
like
you
rest.
weren't like, it wasn't 8 hours. It wasn't
Okay.
like, yeah.
All right. So I guess I would. Would I have any idea where that is?
Lee, you had damage after we woke up at that house? I don't think you
Yes.
would have.
I would have. We fought 3 of those creatures.
Yeah, but then we went to sleep.
Yes, and I only get a certain amount of healing from all that.
But I think I healed us all. I think you're good. I think I healed
Um,
everybody up before we went to sleep.
I'm 6 points off from full health.
I mean, that's fine. We might have just screwed up, but from
No.
now on, basically, just let me know I'm saying because I could most days I have channels left over. I could have channeled and brought you back up. That's all I'm saying. It's no big deal.
I will
Just-
say,
yeah.
Lee, I'm pretty sure we as a group talked about going to the 7 Sawmill before you
Yeah,
got taken away.
Hayden confirmed that.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
But would I have
I'm-
any idea
I'm
the
fairly
I
direction that would
think
be?
you would know where it is too, because we talked about where we were going. You know, we saw it. He showed us on a map where it was, and we talked about where we were gonna go when you were still with us.
Mhm.
So I think you would know where it is too.
Yeah.
All right.
The only real complication we are looking at right now as far as bringing the party back together is time, because Magnamar is a big city that truly the travel from what is one of the more northern districts now to what is one of the most further south districts is, I mean, let me do a really annoying thing.
At the 7 Sawmill, we're not at the more northern district. We're right on that island, right?
Correct. And where Lee is in a more northern district.
Oh, okay. Yeah, where we came from. Okay, I got you. We came from that southern district. Yeah, okay. Got it. I think the time is just up to you, Hayden, because you have to say, he left. We talked to that guy for a while. We went to 7 Sawmill, did the first battle, and then Lee took however long he took. He's out. He's headed there. I mean, that's just up to you, how all that time works out.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, I've got a map, got a thing. Let me see. Let me measure the distance really quick. Oh, it's not actually as far as I thought it was. Oh no, 2,000 feet. It's about 3. Oh, excuse me. About 6,000 feet. So, if I were to get a calculator out,
That's
and
just
if
barely
Lee were to
over a
move at
mile.
full speed. So if you were to move at full
80.
speed, it would be 80.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
80 feet every
4,000
6 seconds.
divided by 80 is 50. 50
Divided by
times
6.
60. Oh, times 6. Yeah. 300. So you could be there in 300 rounds.
No.
No,
not that
that's
many.
wrong, isn't it?
You should have divided by 6, not times 6.
No, I think he did divide by 6.
I think the first number that you had was right. I don't know why you did the times part.
So it's 4,000 divided by 80 is 50.
So that's 50
50
rounds
rounds. Yeah.
times 6 seconds is what you were trying to do.
Oh, yes.
Is 300
Seconds.
seconds, yeah.
So divided by
five-
60, whatever that is.
5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it would take him 5 minutes.
Man, you're
5
fast, Lee.
Well, I
That
mean,
is a quick mile, isn't
5,100. Yeah, 5,280 is a mile. So
Yeah.
5 minutes and that's about a mile. That's a good
How
pace.
does, like,
But Lee's fast as crap, too.
work?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
How long can you
like,
run at full
honestly,
speed before you're like tuckered out when you get somewhere?
do what?
How long can you run at top speed for?
This is classic horse combo.
Yeah. Whatever. I'll get there in 5 minutes. Whatever.
It's really and truly, as far as like all this goes, I would say Lee has the advantage as far as distance and speed
And
is
moving
over
through-
almost any
moving
character.
through a town.
Yeah.
Moving through a town. That's what he
Yeah.
does. Urban Barbarian.
That's his whole game.
He's going to be going down back alleys we didn't even know existed, you know? Jumping
So
fences
true.
and shit.
So it's been one round of combat, and we should expect to see Lupine in 49 rounds. Is that math right?
Yeah.
Are you saying he leaves the jail when we start this combat?
Right.
Oh
That's
no, I guess
unlikely.
he would.
Oh,
I guess he
true.
would leave after you start the combat. So more than 50.
The first
rounds.
combat. The first combat, right?
The first combat
much of
or
it-
this combat, Hayden?
Well, there was
that's
a
the
slight
first
break,
combat.
right?
Oh, that's a great point.
Yeah, first.
I mean, if you
Well-
were going to say there was 10 minutes, you don't have to say that. But I'm saying, like, we talked to Iffy. Like, if it was 10 minutes, he'd already be here. So I'm just saying, like, he could be really, really close. He could already be here. You could say it was 5 rounds or 2 rounds or 15, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, yeah, it could be a lot
Also,
of things.
enough time had to pass between what's going on now for it to reach the police station for them to talk about it.
Well, what was going on in the first
Right.
combat?
Yeah, so that
They're
was
talking
the
about the first combat. And
Right.
so, but
Well,
let's
how
say
long
we
was there in
talked.
between there?
We talked to Iffy for, I'd say 10 minutes is fair.
I
10
don't know.
minutes.
I would think
Did
more
we
like
10
talk at
minutes.
all?
Yeah,
we
remember?
we did talk to him, but I mean, the way we're playing it this period, we just stepped out the door and went right into combat. So did time pass at all, you know?
Well, remember the last time before we ended, I was like, I want to talk to Iffy and like figure out who. Well, I didn't know he was Iffy, but like I want to figure out who he is before we
Yeah,
get
yeah.
out of here. So there was a conversation that happened.
But that's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
a brief couple of minutes too.
Right. So I'm saying 5-10 minutes seems fair to me. Like
I think if someone
5.
saw when combat first broke out initially, it would take at least 10 minutes for that word to travel to the police station.
And that's when we had our talk. That's when we talked with it. We had our short conversation with Iffy.
Well, no, it would have to be after that because you were only in that first combat for 6 rounds at the most, and that's
Cut
1 minute.
cut it in half, call it 20 rounds, and call it even. How about that?
It still doesn't solve when I was released from the prison and all that.
No, I'm saying say it's 20 rounds from the time we started this combat to when Lee gets here. 20 rounds is a long fucking time, Hayden. If we're gonna live in this combat, we don't need Lee if it takes us 20 rounds.
I
don't.
think
I mean,
that's. I think that's kind of the point too. Like I don't think he's coming back this combat anyway.
Yeah.
So
That's kind of what I'm saying too.
show up afterwards.
yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'd say between 20 and 25. Like if this combat for some reason goes that long, you could maybe say he shows up, but like I don't think it's gonna go that long. That's just such a long time.
For combat specifically.
Yeah.
That's just
Exactly, in combat time. Okay. So that's we see as the camera zooms out, we see Lupin leaving the station, just getting all of his shit back on, like getting ready to move, and like thinking like, I have got to get to the sawmill because, I mean, you tell me, Lee, but I imagine there has to be some like, there's got to be some fire underneath your butt, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm pretty clear since I rolled that natural 20. Like, this dude's dirty as shit and involved in this situation. And it sounds like my friends are in a fight.
Yeah, it sounds like, exactly. It sounds like your friends are in a fight. The police have basically decided to just let it play out. So there's, I mean, where is Lupine at emotionally with that? Is it just like the pragmatism of like, I'm going to get there and kill everything that's bad? Or is it like I'm going to show up too late, what's going to happen?
Well, first off, fuck you for taking my sword. You know that like messes with my math like fucking crazy. And I hate that.
You should not have bought a house.
No, not that. I should not have chosen a character that was so math dependent.
Oh, you'll be surprised by all the other
stats.
characters.
I was going to say.
I feel like they at least don't have to change between like rage and not rage and all that.
You don't have to rage.
You're right. I never will again.
Personal decision.
It's a personal choice.
Sir, can you please stop killing my friends? Don't swat at me.
Calm down. What is wrong with you?
Look, I read on the internet this works. Calm down.
I will call the police.
I think I have another great sword, but I can't remember.
It certainly doesn't have the things you've paid to add to your.
It doesn't have
awesome
that.
sword. That's the unfortunate, truly unfortunate thing, which I wasn't necessarily thinking about, but it's true.
Right. Which I only have keen so far, correct?
I think that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I mean, I still don't know what time I arrive, so I don't know. I mean,
okay.
I'm on my way back.
I was just trying to check in with.
Stuff.
Yeah, I was just trying to emotionally check in with Lupin. Like, what is it like? I mean, mechanically, it's like we have Lupin moving at full speed. So, like, I was just curious. Like, what's it like? You leave this sketchy ass, like, whatever area, and you have to get here. Is it fear? Is it anger? Is it?
It's hard for me to separate my actual real life annoyance away from the fact that I know I'm going to have to not do something and go back there and get that sword back somehow. So I don't know. I don't know. This is kind of annoying that it happened to me. So I don't know. I don't think I would be I don't think I'd be fearful for my friends, but I don't think I'd also be like just strolling down the street either. I think I would be mostly, I think my blood would be telling me I'm going to fight that night at some point.
Yeah. So, like, you think Lupin's feeling, like, maybe just frustration at, like, okay, we got to get this crap done, and then I've got to get back here, and, like, I've got something fully else to sort
this
out
motherfucker.
Yeah.
I think that's probably what I'm feeling, yeah.
Yeah, sure. You are fucked. Okay. Let's cut back to the combat then. Round 2. Let's see. I've got rough echo.
Mm-hmm.
Can everyone hear
Oh,
me?
that's probably me. Sorry. Hold on.
Oh, you good? Yeah,
That's better.
Talking.
Yeah. Yes. Hello.
Yep.
Chickadee chick chack. Okay. Give me just one moment. All right. Mantle, you hear from Austin? Are you there? Just making sure.
Yeah, I was just doing push-ups.
You're good. You hear from the top of the stairs a voice speaking to you, and I'd like for you to make me a will save, as it asks you to come up the stairs.
That's 24.
I wish I had looked up quicker what they. I'm sure that saves though. What am I doing?
If that doesn't save, I quit.
It would be 10 plus the. Okay, yes, of course that saves. Yes. Sorry, just confirming. Okay. So that's what happens. I'm going to also need everyone. You feel this stink cloud continue to permeate through this door and around the walls. And as you're still standing in this cloud, everyone please make me another fortitude save.
Is Iffy safe? I'm pretty far back.
Oh, Iffy is safe. Yes, Iffy is safe. I'm
cool.
sorry.
Am I safe?
Nope.
It's more than 20 feet
It
radius.
is 20 feet.
Am I? Okay.
No, you're just at the edge of 20 feet.
I didn't know if the wall made a difference, but that's fine.
I got 14.
I'm good. I got 25.
Somebody roll for Ding Dong.
Oh God, please.
Yeah, +4.
Oh, nice.
Come on, Ding Dong.
8.
8 plus 4.
No.
No.
4 plus 4.
I see. Ding Dong will become nauseated.
Cool.
So now, for as long as Ding Dong is in this cloud, Ding Dong will be nauseated, which is a condition. Creatures with a nauseated condition experience stomach distress. Nauseated creatures are unable to attack, cast spells, concentrate on spells, or do anything else requiring attention. The only action such a creature can take is a single move action per turn.
That's not good.
Dang.
Dang it, man.
Yeah.
That sucks.
And that condition will last. Once you fail, it lasts as long as you're in the cloud. And for a certain amount of rounds after you leave the cloud.
I think so.
Hayden, in this cloud, you have to roll every round.
Yes.
It's hot to trot.
That is a really, really rough thing about it, baby.
That is a ridiculous thing. Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Can y'all hear me right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if this set of headphones had a microphone on it or not.
You're good, baby. All right. Fuckfire, it is now your turn.
Good keeping track, Alex.
All right. Yeah, I'll just see my little
Yeah.
sheet with this stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna. I guess I will. I can't attack around that corner, right? Like I gotta.
I don't think
move
you can.
there to hit,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll move right here and then take a swing on this guy.
Okay, cool.
And it's just a 5-foot step, so I get both attacks, right?
Yeah, you should, yeah.
Alex, don't forget you have a +1.
Oh, okay. So that was the old one. That was the old one. This is the first one. Does a 21 hit?
21 will hit.
Does a 12 hit?
No, no, no.
All right, so just 1 damage.
No.
did 8 normal damage and 4 fire damage, so 12
Heck
total
yeah.
damage.
There you go.
Nice. Big hit for fire. Very nice. Cool. All right. That's Foxfire's turn then. We'll just skip on through. No reason not to. Yeah. And now it's Mantle's turn.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out my. I'm so sorry. I'm just now because of where he moved. I'm trying to figure out my move real fast. Crap. Oh, this is so great. Okay, cool. So for my standard action, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna take my standard action first and move with it. You'll understand why in a second. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So I'll move around here. I moved around the ropes. I didn't go through them. And then I'm going to use my move action to transfer my channel vigor to Foxfire. And so on your next turn, Alex, you'll have haste. And so if you do another full round attack, you'll get an extra attack.
Another one?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have a macro for hasted attacks. Is that at my highest roll or at my lowest roll?
I honestly, I don't know. Hold on a second. Let me see if there's any way to know that. Hasty creature gains. Making a 4-round attack. Hasty creature may make one extra attack with one natural or manufactured weapon. The attack is made using the creature's full base attack bonus plus any modifiers appropriate to the situation. So I think it's your highest.
So that's the higher one, yeah.
And then also you have a +1, another +1 on your attack rolls, and a +1 to your AC.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Haste rules.
And you can't lose your dex bonus.
That's the only bonus I have.
Okay.
That's excellent. That was so nice. I got it set up real nice on that. Cool.
Alrighty, that makes it. Is that Ding Dong's turn?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
What
think-
can Ding Dong do?
Move away.
Where do you want to move him, Alex?
Just move him like
10
way
feet or
back. Yeah, like back here or something.
What's he got? 30 foot? Let's just move him
20.
here. Let's just move him here either way. That's 15 feet. How long is he nauseated?
An amount of rounds until he leaves the cloud, plus an amount of rounds once he gets out of the cloud.
Okay.
Yep.
So here he's out of the cloud. What's the amount of rounds?
2 more rounds. I rolled it.
Okay, we'll go ahead and take the next step back.
Yeah. Just get as far away as we can.
So that's we'll do. Here goes the first round on Ding Dong. Keeping a counter there. Okay. All right, Ding Dong, that's you. Now it's Iffy's turn. What's up, Iffy?
Okay. So from where I am, the scorpion can just make it over to him. So it'll be right there. Well, let me make sure that's. Oh, actually, he can make it onto his square.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think because he's tiny, he has to be on his square to attack him.
Yeah, that's what I think. All right.
Does
so
that
he'll go.
provoke an question? Does that provoke an attack of opportunity?
I think tiny creatures can't provoke. But also, they also don't like if that creature moves out of that square, it doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity from the tiny creature either.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
And from I didn't have all the things pulled up the last time we played, but his poison is a special attack, so I think I have to use that as opposed to a melee attack. You know what I mean? Like every melee attack isn't a poison attack.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but the good news is that the fort save for it is actually a DC 12.
Not bad. Not
So
bad.
he's gonna do a poison sting on him, and you have to save for a 12 or be sickened.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
get sickened in your own cloud, bitch.
Okay, fortitude save, natural 20.
Ah,
Of course,
Kidding
of
you.
course.
A natural 20. Wow. Honestly, I would not have used that there if I could choose.
Okay.
Feels excessive.
From where I am, man, I don't know. I really don't want to burn any more spells. So, from where I am to attack him, is he going to get cover?
Yes. I think he's going to get,
20%.
I think, half cover. Especially
40%.
given, like,
Oh,
you have the
because
wall there.
this is the doorway, right?
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay, that makes
Yeah, I
sense.
think 50%.
Okay. I'll take it. It's not a strong attack. It's just his acid splash. So, let me roll for it. I might not even hit.
Would that hurt? Would that hurt your guy to do that, Xavier?
What hurt my guy?
Would acid splash hurt your guy if he's taking up the same square? Is that a thing? I guess I'm
Your
asking
scorpion.
anyone that.
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, I
good
don't know.
Let me check his.
Maybe just check acid splash. Does it affect all creatures in the area, or is it just
A target.
is it
I would think it
actually
was
a
everybody.
splash of acid, or just a spell called acid splash?
It says you fire. It says you fire a small orb of acid at the target.
Oh, okay.
Let's.
So I think
Yeah,
it's
it
just
says target.
Yeah.
one
Yeah,
d4.
that sounds no.
Yeah.
That's enough. I think that's good enough,
Oh.
dude. You can. Yeah.
yeah. It's just the name is misleading.
Oh yeah, of course. So that'd be +4. Okay, so does a 14 hit?
A 14 does hit.
Okay. Do
Yes.
you want me to roll the percentage?
Oh, great question. Yeah, go ahead and roll. 51 and above is a hit.
51 and above. Okay. Ooh.
Yes.
Let's go.
There you go.
So
I said
I'm
it.
gonna do a mighty 1d3 damage.
Yeah, baby. Here comes acid splash. We remember this.
Is it do
Yeah.
poison damage though, Xavier?
No, not acid splash. No. 1 hit point.
Okay. It's not nothing.
Okay.
Wow, that was so much to conquer to do 1 damage.
Right?
It's a long walk. It's not your fault though.
No.
Hey, I prefer
Well
that
done.
over walking to that enemy.
Exactly. You overcame a lot to do that damage. There's another way to frame that. Okay. Yeah, he likes that better. Okay. All right, that brings us to the top of the round. Let's see, what do we got? This boy right here, having reloaded. I think he's gonna step over here at the top of the hill. You see him come running around the edge, and he's now standing on top of that hill, looking at Foxfire, standing in the doorway.
Alex, don't
Here.
forget that's one to AC.
I'm gonna need to see define to me the anatomy of this hill again. How large is this doorway? Could he actually see down this hill and what is in the doorway? You know what I'm saying?
So
Draw me a straight line.
draw you a straight line. I mean, so this hill is, how do I do this? This hill is 10 feet wide, I guess is the easiest way to say it. Like the top of the hill, he's basically standing at the top of the hill here. If he were here, he'd be on this hill.
Yeah.
So you're looking at a steep surface. He's looking straight down this hill, like into the doorway, at you
Okay.
standing in this doorway.
Okay.
So relatively, I mean, yeah, he's 15 feet away. He's 15 feet up. So I guess you could argue that you have some cover standing inside that doorway.
I think you can give him 20% because you could say that surely
Yeah.
he can't see his whole body.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I think 20% is probably fair, given that. Yeah. So 20%. Here comes. I already rolled it, so I need to find out what that number means. Actually, is what I need to do.
Are you saying above or below 20? Well, it's got to be above 20 or below 80.
Oh, it's
Above
a 20% miss, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to roll above 20.
Anything above 20 is a hit. Yeah.
The that Glass Cannon podcast we listened to, and the reason I brought this up was because Hayden did it opposite a second ago too. They do, like, if it's 20% miss chance, then if you roll above 80, you missed.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That would suck though. Normally rolling high makes you feel good.
Yeah, that's kind of what I think. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah. That's just why I'm thinking of it backwards.
I would hate to roll like 100 and miss. That would be so sad.
I think that's what they do. I think they do it backwards.
22 hit.
22
Wow.
hit? Yes, that
Yes.
hits. Wait, hold on. I'm in combat with that guy.
I was
-4.
gonna say I don't know anymore. Oh gosh, dang it.
-4.
-4. 18.
So that doesn't hit. Yep.
Nice. Very nice.
Quite clutch. Okay. So that is that guy's turn.
Love that all these guys are stuck with crossbows, and there's one melee guy. That's so great.
They forgot to take the right feats.
Here comes another crossbow. Okay, that's a 19 with the -4.
Misses because I have a +1 to my AC from haste.
Wow.
Oh, Alex, that's for 4 rounds, just to be clear.
Oh, for 4 rounds, not just this round.
That's right? Like, I cast it last round. I get 5 rounds. So I used it on this round and then gave it to you. You get it for 4 rounds, right?
That makes sense to me.
Okay.
That makes sense.
It's just I still, like, again, with the rules, I don't know. Like, I cast it last round, but, like, technically this round was when it was on me. So that starts the 5, correct? Like, this round was 5, and then I'm counting down from there.
My thought would be the round you cast it, it starts because you have it. Even though you may not get to use it or anything.
Honestly, I have no
Yeah,
idea.
I don't
That
know
would be a
either.
bummer, but also, like, I get it, but I don't have any idea.
Actually,
I think you count it like when you cast it, it's like, here's the first round. And then at the beginning of your next turn, you mark 1 because 1 round has ended.
Yeah.
So if it lasts 3
Yeah.
rounds, then by the time you mark 3, that means it's over.
It's always at the end of the round. So yes.
Yeah.
So this
you have-
round, when I gave it to you, that marks 1. so
especially
you
with
have 4.
something like haste, because you cast it and you get another attack. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
casting it is one of your spells, but because you cast it, you get to cast another spell. Does that make sense?
Well, actually, I don't.
Oh, well, maybe,
It's
yeah.
Spell casting, I don't think it works exactly until I have something. I have to look into it when it comes into play. But, like, when I have something like a meta magic rod that allows me to cast more spells or something like that, I think haste comes in a funky way where I can cast more spells, but
Gotcha.
it doesn't. Like, I don't cast a spell as like a full round attack, so I don't get to cast another spell or whatever.
Oh, got you.
So right now, it's simple enough to read it as it reads, and it's just if you do a full round attack, you get another attack, and you get a +1 to your attack bonus and AC.
Mantle, make me another will save.
Okay.
As you hear another suggested command.
27.
Wow. Okay, you passed. Okay. Foxfire, it is your turn.
Can I roll any type of knowledge to know anything about where that's coming from, or what kind of spell it is, or what's going on
I
with
think
that?
you can
Since it's
roll.
happened to me twice now.
You can roll the knowledge arcana to identify a spell as it's being cast.
Okay, let me do that. Oh man, that was an 8. Never mind.
Okay, I won't even bother looking up the table.
All right. I think I'm gonna just stand here and attack this guy 3 times.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll my thing. Oh, natural 20 on my first roll,
Yes.
and then does a 25 hit?
25 does it.
All right, I'm gonna roll the attacks again, but only the first one is for my second at the
Okay.
highest. That makes sense.
Okay.
Oh, I'm that one doesn't count. That one doesn't count.
That last one does
Does a
not
29
count.
hit
But
though?
still, dude,
Does
Yeah.
a
you did it.
29 hit?
That's a crit and 2 more hits. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll
Wait,
roll the 2 normal
wait,
damages
Can
first.
this fourth roll count as crit confirm? Can that fourth count as crit confirm?
No.
Oh, so then I do need to roll a d20 to
Yeah.
confirm my crit.
I think it doesn't count because Alex specifically said like this second roll is not going to count.
Yeah,
Psychologically.
I did. That's the only reason it rolled a 20, because I said it doesn't count. All right, I'm gonna roll again to confirm the crit, which it doesn't count at all, so don't worry about it. And it's 17 plus 14, so 31 to confirm the crit.
Confirm.
All right, so I'll roll the 2 normal.
I can guarantee you're going to kill this monster, but you can roll damage if you just like to see how much.
All right, I'll do the 2 normal damages first.
I'm not writing it down. Go ahead.
All right, so we got 8 total damage there,
Okay.
plus 10 total damage there, so that's
Alright.
18. And now I'm gonna roll the crit.
I thought
So-
I thought that like it would be easier because Lupin's not here, but now you're just doing it.
So whatever,
Which makes you wonder why you don't do this more often.
whatever numbers on the die is times 2 for this damage. So we got 2, so that's 4, so 7, 10 more damage. So 28 total damage this round
Holy shit.
Jeez.
across 3 pokes.
Fuck yeah, dude.
There are
Okay.
3 flaming holes in this guy's stomach.
3 flaming holes. I'll give you 3 flaming holes.
If you eat really hot chicken wings, it'll give you 1 flaming hole.
That's basically my joke. That's not fair.
Yeah, but I just made it better. I typed it up for you.
Okay.
Or punched it up, sorry.
Type you up. Okay. Let me get rid of my
I-
aura there.
So
you guys can never
after
see.
my attacks, I will take a 5-foot step to the side of the door.
Okay. Cool. That is Foxfire's turn. Let me go pee, and then we will continue. Cut back to Lupin running for a minute.
Oh, I wish we had a GIF queued up of just. I'm gonna try to find a GIF online of someone running through a city.
Actually, I'm gonna go pee really fast while I have the chance. I don't have to pee real bad, but I might as well go.
You want me to act that out? You all went to pee. Every single one of you. Wait. Alex, my movement speed is 80, not 10.
What?
Okay.
It's just
Yeah,
playing.
so we have this. So we have that image of Lupin running, but just add into it people like seeing him and diving out of the way and like, he's gonna kill us too. Yeah, here he comes. This is Swallowtail murderer.
I'm serious though. If you're gonna give me that much like reputation, you need to start letting me have some prowess. If
It's
it's so
not-
big
no,
that
I mean,
like people
nobody-
in
yeah.
Magnamar know about it.
No, I'm just giving you shit now. I need to go get a bottle opener.
Not with the sheriff, you were.
No, yeah. I mean, what prowess do you want for the sheriff aiding you?
I'm just saying, like, you ought to give me a little bit, like, some extra. What points would it be? Intimidate points for that.
You never roll to intimidate.
I have before, and it's backfired on me. But regardless if I do or not, you should still be giving me some type of like added bonus for the flip side of the coin, where you're always giving me shit for it.
If that is the way that you perceive it, then try to use that to your advantage. Try to intimidate somebody. You have done
I
that.
have, and the one time I did, I rolled like a 1, and it
Dude,
did
that's
not
beautiful.
work.
That looks
Okay,
just like
well,
Lupin.
You can't hold that against me.
I can't. I'm just saying, you just need to give me points for it.
I gave you points. You rolled a 1.
I'm talking about you just need to give me some extra whatever for it.
Oh, excuse me, sir. I'm so afraid of you. Can I help you in your journey?
That's right.
Excuse me, sir. I noticed that you look like the murderer. Would you like some of the gold from my pockets?
Exactly.
What's the reverse of a hero point?
Yeah.
The opposite of a bottle cap.
So he gets the whole bottle.
A
Got it.
butthole cap. A butthole cap. Okay. So that was Foxfire's turn that we just completed, yes?
Yes.
All right. The next thing that happens is... Ooh, I bet you I can... Hang on. Hang tight for just a second. I'm going to find the right token for this. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay. Next thing that
Hey.
happens...
Alex, what is Ding Dong's movement speed?
20.
Okay. When you kill that guy, Granny's gonna say, "Come to me, lad." And I'm gonna try. I want you to come back to me.
Oh, okay. I could only take 5 feet.
Oh,
Because I
because
did
you
a
did a
full attack.
full round. Actually, I think if you do a full attack, you. Oh yeah, you can take 5 foot. You're right. You're right. Never mind. Okay. Cool. Yes, she'll still say it, but it is what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Your turn, Mantle.
I'm coming.
Is it just me? Well,
What?
poot. That really.
What?
Okay. Well, then I will just start casting a spell. Yeah. I think that's my best bet. I'll start casting a spell here.
I'm calling it. You're summoning a monster.
And then, yeah, I am. That's the only thing that takes a whole round. And then, I guess I'll
I'm a
draw.
genius.
I'll also draw my gun there too.
Okay. That's a swift action.
I mean, it's like you can use it as part of a move action. It's if I should say if you'll allow it, but okay. So the spell takes 1 round, so that's a full round action. But you could still take a 5-foot step in a full round action, and you can draw a weapon as part of a 5-foot step. So
You can't
know what I'm
draw a
saying?
weapon as part of a 5-foot step. You can only draw a weapon as a part of a move action, right?
But a 5-foot step is also a move action. But you can take a 5-foot step as a free action. So it's confusing. I don't know. You tell
It
me.
is confusing. Just draw your stupid gun. That's fine. That's totally fine. Sorry, I'm not mad about that at all. That's fine. Okay, cool. Let's see. Give me just a second.
And then, Granny's going to be like, all of you, to me. Come to me.
All right, then we are over to Ding Dong, I believe. Yeah, who is still sickened for one more round? 2 more rounds. One more after this.
One more. Yeah,
Next
this is
round,
the
he
last
can
round.
move.
Next round.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is Ding Dong's turn. He can move, though, if he wants to move over to Mantle.
Oh, he can move, can he? Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
he's going to make that move then. Or Alex, if you're good with that. I think that makes sense, though.
Yeah, move him. He can't do anything else.
5,
Yeah,
10,
what's he going to do? Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. Okay, cool. Alex, Hayden, you tell me if I don't know how to say this, but like, obviously that's as far as he can move. I'm trying to get everybody together. Wait, actually, when you do a touch, can you do a touch as like a chain? Like you touch one person, they're touching another person, or you have to touch all the people? I don't know how that works.
I think you can only touch one person. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm doing a communal cast of a spell that is a touch, and it says you can divide the duration in intervals among the creatures touched. So it seems like you can touch like more than just like two
I would
people.
say everybody has to touch then if it's a touch spell that's communal.
Right. So as long as we're all touching each other, we're good.
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
Yes, and in fact, at this point, I think the sawmill has come to a full stop in like mechanical operations. So this rope area really is just difficult terrain now. So you can move through it without that acrobatics check, but it's just difficult terrain.
Well, it's half speed, so it's not going to help me as far as ding dong. Like difficult terrain is half speed.
Right.
So I think it's going to make it. Well,
So it still doesn't help. He can move diagonally.
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. So he can move one step. Yeah, okay. That actually does help. And then, but as long as you're saying, because actually now that I'm thinking about it, mechanically, how the squares work, unless we're in a circle, I don't understand, or like, unless everybody's in a circle around me, I don't know how I can touch, well, even still,
Or a line.
a line. You're saying as long as we're a line, we're
Yeah.
good? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I was
You could
asking.
be touching 2 people, and then
Yep.
somebody else could be touching somebody else.
Got it. Cool. Yep, I'm good then.
Is that crazy? Is that too loose? I think that makes sense.
I
That
think
sounds
that's
good
the
to
way
me.
it kind of has to work.
Yeah,
as long
because
as
it's still
together.
touch, so there's something. There has to be something making it hard to do,
Yes.
being touched. But communal makes it need an advantage.
Yeah, and like again, like I don't. The description isn't clear because technically I only have 2 hands. So if it's touched,
Exactly.
like I can only touch 2 people. So
Well,
like,
it'd be everybody touching you. I mean, I feel like the only other possible answer is everyone would have to gather within 5 feet of you and be in physical contact. But making it so that you can be a line, I think honestly, I just think that's cool. That's narratively interesting. Like
Okay.
that will
And
play
that's-
out in some interesting ways. So I'm fine with that.
either way, those is fine. Yeah.
I guess I'll wait till I hear what the spell is before I decide as a permanent rule.
Well, for
Oh,
now,
wait.
it's saying.
That
For now, the
spell?
line works.
Nah, that's a circle spell.
It's called
Yeah.
Level Up.
Actually, it's called get in a line and kill all the enemies. So if
It's
we
called
get in a line, we kill
First
everybody.
guy in a line wins.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, we're good. That's ding dong. So it's your Iffy's turn, I think.
Yep, correct.
So, where these guys are right here, is this is this uh, let me get the ruler. Is this a straight 15 feet, or does the elevation change that?
Ooh,
Oh,
Pythagorean theory.
interesting. It would be further than 15 feet, technically, wouldn't it? Because of actually Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah, I mean,
Actually, I
however
don't
you want to rule
think
it.
that line is. That straight line, I don't think it is.
However you want to
Pythagorean theorem
rule it.
is
Hey,
a squared
cool.
plus b squared equals c squared. So it is literally 10
Yo,
feet.
Well, I'm not taking out any scrap paper.
I'm doing it. I'm good. I like this.
Hey,
10
come on.
squared plus
Scrap paper. What are we doing?
equals c squared. So 10 times 10 is 100. 2% more is
Oh,
150.
you guys are for real. Okay.
Got it, guys. How high up are they, Hayden?
It's
10
there.
square.
Let's do simple 20 feet up. So it's
And they're
10
15
squared
They're
plus
that
20
high up?
squared.
Oh,
You said it was 10 foot.
20 feet. 20 feet. No,
they're
because
20 feet,
it's a whole floor.
if they're 20 feet up from us and 15 feet away from us, 25 feet is the distance.
Thank you.
That's wild. Okay, so
Wow. That's my favorite thing we've done all night.
8th grade math.
who said you can't learn playing this? Okay, so here's my second question.
Okay.
I have an empathic link to my scorpion. Even though I'm not there to see these enemies, can I give him the emotion of anger, hoping that he'll attack these enemies?
Yes, you can.
I
would
mean,
think if
yeah. Let me know
if
how
we're
you
being
want to go about it.
attacked and he wants his guy to attack, his guy would attack. The only question is like who he attacks. If
Exactly.
that's
So
the
from where I
question.
am, I doubt that I could see those guys. So it's all upon the scorpion how he interprets that anger emotion.
Very true.
Dang, I let you down, dude. I could have said something like 2 on the hill or something to give you an idea of the enemies out there.
We did see arrows flying
I didn't say shit.
at you. We did see arrows being shot at you.
Well, I'm pretty far back in the room. I don't know if I saw that.
I'll be right back.
I think, yeah, you're looking through a lot of stuff right there, too.
Yeah.
Like, in a horizontal sense.
Yeah, I'm like past the ropes and everything, so I don't know.
Yeah. I think, actually, the more complicated part of this is going to be when that scorpion tries to crawl up the hill when you make those climb checks.
Well, he would need to make a climb check. Okay. I mean, his speed is 30, so he could clear the 25. But if you're telling me he has to do climb checks too, I don't know.
Yes. So I think like I would allow to count it as 10 feet for the sake of simpler math, given a climb check, and knowing that with a climb check you have to move at half speed when you climb.
Okay, so let's see if he's gifted.
Yeah.
He does have ranks in climb, so I mean,
I would think, yeah, I would imagine he would as a score. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so just let me know what you need me to do.
I guess, yeah, go ahead and roll me that climb check.
Okay.
And I'll roll a D2 for which one of those guys.
Gotcha.
I don't know how this works in Pathfinder, but it seems too is like a creature and a tiny creature. The climb should be a little bit different.
He cleared it.
19. Yeah.
Yeah, he got 19.
And you
Nice.
move. You make a climb check for half your speed, so you can move
Oh.
half your speed if you make a climb check. So, yeah, so you should be good.
Okay.
You want to move that guy up to the lower character.
Right. I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just put him on the top one.
No, it doesn't matter.
And he'll do another poison attack. So that will be.
Okay.
Get your belly rub.
Oh no, I was about to do the wrong thing. What's his attack for that? There's, oh, that's right. I don't have to roll anything. You have to make a fort save and beat a 12.
Oh, okay. That's a fail. So what does that mean?
So for 1 round, he is sickened.
Heck yes, dude.
Let me put this guy right here just so I can see how I'm looking at it. Okay, for 1 round, he's sickened. Sickened means...
Pull that up. Oh, it's a -2 on a couple things. I have it pulled up. It is... takes a -2 penalty on all attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks.
Heck yeah, dude. Awesome.
A -2? Is that what you said?
Yes. -2.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm not going to be doing anything that's on my scorpion, but what I will try to do is the same thing Granny did. I'll try to do an arcane knowledge check on this gaseous stuff.
And remember, I said, "Come to me."
Oh wait, I thought you were talking to
No, I said to everybody. I said, "Everybody, come to me."
Oh, got you. Okay, if I knew that, then I'd be walking up to him.
You can
is
also
anyone
do
in
the
this
arcane
space
check.
right there?
Yeah, that's ding dong. But
Oh,
because
I'll be right
because the ropes are off, you can move here, Xavier.
there.
They're not moving anymore, so you can
Me
move
being
like
fearful
right
of
here.
that kind of thing, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay,
He's not
that's fine.
like
Yeah,
really
we can
dexterous
still get in
kind
the
of guy.
line. It still works. They're good. Yeah.
And I'll do even though that guy's dead, I'll go ahead and do the arcane check anyway. So my arcane is, what do I have for it? It's a plus. Wait, what the hell would that be? Oh, knowledge arcane. Okay, +6. Oh my goodness.
Easy.
Whoa.
Knew about it
Okay.
before it wasn't it to know.
And that was on the stinking cloud, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So that was a supernatural ability called a stinking cloud. I will read that. I'll just read the description to you for 26.
Quick question.
Go ahead.
I wouldn't normally ask this only because it's a crit success. Can I get any information about the creature and those creatures being in this area?
Yeah. I think you could probably intuit via knowing so much intuitively about this stinking cloud that, like, this is not a creature from this area. This creature seems to have been summoned here.
Okay.
So it was likely a summoned creature that caused the stinking cloud, which is just basically a stinky fog cloud. And you have to roll a fortitude save for as long as you're in it. It's a 20-foot radius around the creature. If you fail to save, you are nauseated for the whole time you're in it, and for 1d4 +1 rounds after you leave.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
Yeah. The biggest thing, the worst thing about it is just that you have to roll it every round.
Okay. Um,
Uh,
I'm
yeah.
just gonna ask one question. If this is too much, just let me know. But I
Sure.
just was wondering if this creature is an intelligent creature or is it more instinctual?
Mm. Um. It was probably more instinctual,
Okay. All right.
more monster than creature, maybe.
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I think you earned that. All right. Anyone could have rolled me or could now roll me a knowledge nature on their turn to identify that creature if you'd like. I think that's a thing that we often forget. If anybody has knowledge checks, just because for whatever
I
it's worth,
thought
haven't had anybody with knowledge.
when I when I asked you about that creature, you told me it was a knowledge arcana.
You said you wanted to recognize the spell when a spell was cast on you.
Yeah. Yeah. I believe.
Okay,
So.
maybe I did. That's fine. I thought I'd asked you about that creature, but maybe you're right. Yeah. That's fine.
You're good? Okay, cool. That is Ivy's turn. And for everybody keeping count at home, we are only 17 rounds away from Lupin killing us.
Let me change the number on the scoreboard.
Yeah. um, oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, Lee. I really
You good?
underestimated combat. I feel quite bad. Okay. Xavier, tell me this.
Yes.
What do you know? What is your scorpion now a corporeal being?
Oh, my scorpion. Whenever it's not a tattoo, it's completely corporeal. The only thing was incorporeal was the spectral hand from before.
Yes. Okay. So it is now the turn of the character next to the guy with the scorpion on him.
Mm-hmm.
And if he were going to attack that scorpion, would it just be a regular attack?
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just regular attack.
In fact, considering it, I think he's going to not actually, because it's the other guy with the scorpion's turn next. So yeah, no, he'll do it. Why not? Why not? I'll go with my gut. So he's gonna drop his crossbow on the ground, and he's gonna pull out one of these war razors, and he's just gonna try to like, get that thing off of you. Just sees this scorpion move straight up this hill, climb up on his friend, and like stick its tail in it.
That's fair.
Yeah. So it's just I think that's instinctual, like, ugh, gross, horrible.
I like how this video says a white man jogs on an elevated ...
It says on an elevate.
on an elevated walkway through a city downtown. Oh well. Okay, sorry.
Actually, it's not gonna. It's gonna hold onto its crossbow. Yeah, I'm gonna do something actually a little more interesting. Give me just a second.
Hey, Alex, got a question for you.
What's up?
If someone's attacking melee with like a third party is attacking into a combat, and someone's melee with a tiny creature, is there still a penalty for that?
I will see what I can find. Not know how combat.
I
works.
don't think tiny creature
Yeah, I didn't think so, but I just wanted to check in.
gives a
with that.
minus. I think tiny creatures, like in the same way they can't like do the attacks of opportunity and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think they don't get those minuses and stuff.
I think tiny creatures get an extra bonus to AC for being small.
That they
But
do. Yes.
I think he's talking about ranged attacks.
Oh
No. Oh yeah.
Well,
That too.
yeah, he's talking about attacking into combat.
Yeah.
So you know how you normally get that -4 if
Yeah.
you don't have that feat? He's saying, do you still get that -4 if it's a tiny creature that they're in combat with?
Yeah.
Does that still technically count as like a real combat or something? I'm trying to see if there's anything about that anywhere.
Yeah, I don't even know what that mechanic is called. But I guess it doesn't really matter if he's attacking with a melee weapon anyway.
And actually, he's not going to do that if
Okay.
if we want to not chase that information just yet. He's actually going to focus himself, and he's going to channel negative energy.
Ooh, okay.
And that means every living creature within 30 feet of him is going to take 1d6 damage of this negative energy, which is everyone in the party. Yep. Isn't that what it is, Austin, for channel energy?
I'm pretty sure it's 20, right?
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Clerics.
You certainly know better than me. I was assuming it was.
You're right. It's 30 foot. You're right. It's 30 feet. Jeez, that's so much.
That's a lot.
So that includes his buddy then?
That includes his buddy.
Okay.
So the Scorpion, his buddy, Foxfire, and
it's everybody but Ding Dong.
Yeah. Yep. Are going to take 4 damage.
Oh, so it bypasses AC?
Yeah, it's just automatic.
Hey, if we do the Pythagorean theorem math, Granny might be out of the range.
Oh, that's a good point.
Actually, if we do the Pythagorean theorem math, Iffy might be out of the range.
I think everyone except the Scorpion is.
If we want to get into this.
No, Iffy's definitely within the range. Iffy is definitely fully in the square. Mantle square is partly passed through.
But if you do the Pythagorean theorem, that's what he's saying. Like, it definitely lowers it.
We said it was 20 feet up.
Oh, because
by
of
30
the
feet out,
vertical range.
36.
Oh,
yeah.
So, yeah, you would actually be 36 feet away, Austin.
So Iffy would be 31 and technically out of it.
Yep, he'd be 32 feet, so he'd be out of it as well.
That's stupid.
Hayden, you don't have to do this, man.
I don't know why y'all are doing this anyway.
You can just say it's straight over, man. You're the one that brought it up.
I will give you Mantle, but I won't give you Iffy. I think that's wild.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm trying to play that hill a little bit, but it's like I'm the same reason I'm gonna give the Scorpion make 1 climb check. I'm not gonna make this 2 climb checks. I don't know. Yeah, let me try to whatever. So I will grant you that Mantle is out of this range, but everyone else is going to take 4 measly damage.
That's all relative.
4 damage to me is probably a lot more impactful to him.
That's including the Scorpion. Did I kill the Scorpion?
That was a heavy hit for him, but he's still alive.
Oh, come on. That was the mathematical risk I was trying to take. Okay. Then now it's the guy with the Scorpion on him's turn. So can he just try to
I mean, he can. It's going to be at -2, but yeah, he can definitely try.
Because it's in the same square, it's a -2?
No, because of the poison.
Oh, yeah. Of course. Yes, right. What's he gonna do though? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
Negative energy.
Can he throw the Scorpion? Is that insane? Can he pick up the Scorpion and throw him? Does the Scorpion have a CMD?
Oh, good point. He will. Let's see where it's at. His CMD is. What would that be for grapples or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I guess that would be the way.
Sorry.
He would pick him up or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, his CMD is super low. So yeah, you could probably do it.
Does
Actually,
make sense.
I mean, you're the GM, but I mean, you probably don't even have to roll for it. it's
I
that
think
low.
it's fair. I just pulled it up. Is it 7?
Yeah, that's crazy low.
Okay. It's not insane though, because that means I have to roll a D20 for the C and B. So it's a D20 plus whatever his C and B add is. So it's like he may fail to pick this big giant bug off of him, but he may probably succeed, but leave some room for like
Yeah,
a scorpion to squirm out of the way or
So
whatever.
does that mean you still have an action after you grab it?
No, that's his standard action.
Yeah,
That would be your
yeah.
standard action.
Yeah, so his whole turn will be grabbing the scorpion by, let's say, the tail and kind of hold him out. So the scorpion is then
Okay, that's fair.
whatever. Well, that's an 11 on the dice, so that's a success. So he's just like picked the scorpion up, and now he's like holding by the tail out in front of him.
Okay, that's fair.
Cool. All right. Let's see. Yeah. So at this point, actually, let me get rid of something you guys can't even see anyway. This aura I put up. Suddenly, a fire appears on the floor right outside the doorway here. Not a huge fire, but a fire. And now it is Foxfire's turn. Speaking of such things.
Feel fire. I guess oh wait. I can attack the fire and still take a 5-foot step back.
Did you say attack the fire?
Oh yeah. If I'm allowed to.
I think he wants to acquire the fire.
Now let me be clear.
Is it not a fire elemental?
Nope.
Oh,
I'm describing
it's just an
a
actual
fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Which you can attack.
Then I just take a 5-foot step back.
I put a marshmallow on my rapier and I attack the fire.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Alex, you could take your 5-foot step and then ready an action too.
To attack.
Yeah, like if something comes in front of you.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
All right. Foxfire's turn. Who is that?
Can you watch it on the screen?
Oh gosh.
Oh no, it froze. I forgot there was a game tonight until you texted something.
How did you find it?
It's on ESPN Plus.
Oh, I can't get logged into ESPN Plus. It wouldn't work. I don't know.
In that moment, you see another a fiery bolt hit the ground next to the original fire. It just adds to the blaze.
But it doesn't grow. The fire hasn't grown yet or anything.
It's more powerful now that there's more fire. But it hasn't grown outside of that 5-foot square. Yes.
Okay. Cool.
All right, Mantle, your turn.
All right, I'm going to cast Protection from Evil Communal. It will give, I guess I'll give Foxfire 2 minutes and everybody else has another minute. So against evil creatures, we get a +2 to AC and +2 to saves. Also, if you fail a saving throw, you get a second saving throw against an effect that tries to control your mind. And the saving throw is made with a +2 bonus. the same +2 bonus. The second saving throw is made with a +2 bonus. Sorry. And then the last thing about this, it prevents bodily contact from evil summoned creatures, and then we can get into that if that's a thing. But yeah,
It prevents contact.
bodily contact. So like a natural
Wow.
weapon and stuff. Like any claw. Like if that guy was a summoned creature, that dog thing that we fought, his claw attacks. We can
That's
get
really
into
cool.
that. But like yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so against evil enemies, against evil aligned enemies, we get +2 to AC and +2 bonus on saves. So Alex, you're up to like a +4 AC bonus.
Yeah. I like it. It's no +5, but
And then yeah, all your saves. Remember, your saves are +2. And if I don't think Mantle would have cried out about this mind control thing. I just think, in the same way that I'm confident that like Mantle's not going to get killed in so many of these things, I think Mantle, like with this personal mental attack, is just like, I'm handling this because she's beat it a couple times, but also she's trying to protect herself and everybody else from another. If that makes sense.
Sure.
And yeah, basically that's my turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second. Let me double check that's my turn. Because I want to make sure. I think I'm good for this. What I want to do for the next turn. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Yep. So that's my turn.
hey, who deleted my sword?
Okay, I didn't know what that was.
It's my flaming sword. Somebody said that they drew their weapon earlier, so I wanted to draw my weapon too, but nobody saw.
Wait, where is that?
I just noticed it for the first time. I was like, "What is that?" I deleted it, and now we're talking about it. So sorry.
This is my flaming sword.
Where
Come back
was
to
that?
everybody. Cut back to Lupine as we see in the feed, just running through the city, jogging, making his way downtown, just as Michelle Branch would have liked. We cut to Lupine riding on the back of like a truck trailer playing piano.
Making my
Lee,
way through.
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. This is panning out this way.
You're good.
You're doing great. I hope you're drawing something great or making your guys look really cool, standing in a certain way that you love. Okay. Almost no one's done damage to almost anyone. And
We
now
killed a
it is the
creature.
What are these guys
now-
that y'all are fighting dressed like?
Oh, I'll send you a picture.
Are they dressed like that one guy that we fought?
They're actually, tell me if you've seen this before when I send you this picture. I think you have seen this before. I think, yeah, they're dressed like the guy that you killed, actually.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah, he kind of looks
They're
like a
all
jester, sort of.
They're wearing these crazy masks. Yeah. Here we go. Dropping it in roll 20. With these war razors, but they're holding crossbows right now. They're wearing these crazy masks that look like they have one bulging eye.
Yeah, with the razors, I remember these.
Oh wow.
They're pretty cool looking, if I'm honest. In between the last and Dingus's turn, we just see some more bolts, flaming bolts, land down in the same area, and this fire is just burning hotter and hotter in the doorway. We see one bolt, I should say. And now it is Ding Dong's turn.
Ding Dong has like a full turn this time, right? Like he's not
Yeah, Ding Dong's fully
sick or
free.
anything. Yeah.
Oh, he's full from the. Okay.
Time to shield some meat.
I don't know what Ding Dong should do.
Me neither, actually. I know everything, and I really don't know either.
Yeah, I guess he'll just make his way back
Downtown?
across this to get to the other side of the door, just in case something comes in.
Sure. Right, Ding Dong, you can go there. I'll get rid of these other dead bodies too. I think that will make some things clear as well.
How are we gonna know where it's difficult terrain?
Exactly. All right, so that's Ding Dong. Austin, do you want to move Ding Dong up there?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Where do I gotta move
I
him?
got it.
Oh, you can move him? Okay, cool. Sorry.
No, you're good. I don't know why I said that to you when I could have done that, but
No, you're good. I'm continually trying to. I have spells prepared, but still, it's like which one's the best one to use, and like how exactly is it going to work, and yeah, sorry.
And with every turn, the answer probably changes.
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of which, spells and turns, it is now our good friend Iffy's turn.
So, this fire is completely blocking that passageway?
Yes, in terms of that 5-foot square being on fire.
Okay. Damn. I don't have anything to put that out. Oh, jeez. Decisions.
Oh, I wrote a song about that one too.
So the
You got
first...
two choices.
Lee, you fuck.
So my first question is, when this scorpion tries to break that grapple, does he get an action after that, or that is his action?
Man, I don't know. Hang on.
Hey, just get to the point where he's just gonna be like, I don't know, man. Do you think he should?
Look it up, dude.
I don't know.
Your
What
own
do you
character.
how you feel about it?
Jeez. I'm sorry, my computer moves so damn slow. Grapples.
So, Xavier, what you can either do is to attempt to become the controlling grappler.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, that'll work. That's what I want to do.
Hell yeah. Pour that positive energy all over me. I'm here for it. You may attempt any action that doesn't require 2 hands. This is not applicable. So you can basically try to break free with a CMB or an escape artist check.
Okay. So since that would be my action,
Yes, and that would be your action. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So you still have a move action after that. If you,
Oh, got you. Damn. Let's see. I'm going to. Okay, attacking isn't going to break the grapple. Damn, I guess I'm gonna just have to try to break that grapple. So where's my stuff at? Okay, so his escape artist is it is not good. All right, so you
can
you
make
have a
you
CMD
can make
for
a
that?
CMB if you want.
Oh,
So if his escape artist is less than +1, you can at least use that Scorpion CMB. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I got the hiccups.
oh, you're fine. No, his escape artist is slightly better than that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make a roll for it. Oh man, this is gonna suck.
Yeah, bring that positive energy down to me.
Let's see what happens. Oh, not that bad.
Hey, that's actually enough.
Okay. So since he breaks free, I don't
Let's
want to
just
watch
put him
my
right
scorpion.
here, breaking free.
Okay.
That's him.
I don't want to watch my scorpion die. So I
Soaring.
can use his move action to turn him back into a tattoo.
Oh, so he is immediately called back to you?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
Whoa.
Now I want this. Oh my god! I want my sword to do this. This is so cool.
That is so cool. So
Hey,
it's just like the scorpion falls to the ground and then it turns to ink and just moves through the air straight back to you.
Dude,
yeah.
Lupine, you could still have your sword if your sword did this.
Oh man.
When they took your sword, you could have reabsorbed it back into your. Oh my! This is so cool,
I'm not
dude.
I'm not gonna tell you exactly what I plan on doing, but I can get Lupin's weapon back.
Ooh. Ooh.
Tall order from the guy with a nearly dead scorpion.
See, Lee, this is
Yeah.
what you get when you use your character voice.
I used my character voice earlier for you. Thank you.
That's what I'm saying. This is what you
You
get.
did
This is what
good,
happens.
Lupine.
Okay, so Hayden, you can take the scorpion off the map.
Yes.
So I'm going to try to look through the fire. Do I see either one of these guys through the fire?
From where you are, I can't imagine that you do. No.
Okay, so even though I don't want to move away from him, I'm gonna move to right here, and I'll try to view them from where I am.
Yeah, you can see him there.
Okay, so I'm gonna burn a spell, and they're gonna get magic missile.
Ooh, here we go.
All right.
I like
so,
I like it.
unfortunately, he doesn't have the penalties anymore, but I'm gonna throw them all at him.
Throw them all at the top guy.
Yeah, top guy.
Top gun.
So, let's see. Is that a? Oh, looking at the wrong thing. Magic missile.
I can't believe Alex uses military time on his computer.
1d4. Okay, so
Oh, let me just count to 12 twice like a fucking idiot.
Damn, I got roasted.
Okay.
Okay, Xavier, tell me what your damage is, quick.
Okay, gotcha. So we got 1, 2, and 3.
I still think military time is stupid, but it's still the joke. It's funny.
I don't know. I'm with you, Alex. I like military time.
Why would you count to 12 twice if you could just
Alex,
count to 24
Xavier
once?
was in
Alright,
the
so
military. It
it's
doesn't count.
that's 11 damage.
Because then you'd have to put 24 numbers on a clock.
Xavier, for the sake of me learning about Pathfinder, tell me about when you shoot magic missile at that. Are you using magic missile at a higher level to shoot 3 of them?
No, it's when I'm let me look at my sheet so I'm not saying the wrong thing.
No, yeah, I don't mean it as can you do that? I mean more like
No. I think
serious.
I think I can shoot a certain amount of missiles depending on my level, my caster
Per
level.
his level. Yeah. It's
Oh.
per his level, Hayden.
Yeah.
That's right. So it's like
So
a first
at
level
fifth level,
spell.
I can
It
shoot
just
3.
gets
Yeah.
better the higher level you get.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't that right? That rules.
Yep.
Man, that rules so hard.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
can choose how many creatures I hit with the missiles I have.
Right. You can disperse them as you like.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's
But all of them will be going to the guy on top, and that's 11 damage.
Okay. 11 damage. This guy has now taken 15 damage, and he's still standing.
Damn. Okay.
And for what it's worth, he's the only person other than a summoned creature who's taken any damage.
Okay. So before I end my turn, I move 2 spaces here. I'm gonna move out of the way just in case anyone needs to be there.
Smart.
Okay. Cool. Oh, crap. Give me just a second. Oh, dude. I just figured out how to move the screen share up into the thing, and now I can see all you guys again. But wait, why don't I see Austin, Orly, or Xavier?
I can
You
see
mean
all
all the
of you
people?
guys. Oh, actually, I can't see any of you guys.
Well,
I can
it's
only see
because in
one guy.
In the app, I just see Alex.
Oh no, it's because you'll just see the last person who talked. Can you see me now?
No, like I see your symbol and the square that you take up, but I don't
Hey,
see your.
Drag the symbol down.
That's what I just did. That's what I just
Okay.
did to realize that I can actually put the screen share up into the top thing.
Oh, got you.
And now it's just the 4 of y'all's screens and me and the screen share up in the top right corner. But why wouldn't y'all be here? Can I leave this? I'm gonna leave this call and come right back. That'll be fine, right?
I
think
don't
so.
know because you're the host. I
Well,
don't.
who's sharing the map?
I am. Do you want me to stop sharing the map?
No, I mean if you're sharing it, then nothing should change, right? If you
It should still be a Skype call.
Hey,
At the very
just
least,
drag the people down in there. Can you drag everybody else back
I
down
did.
in there?
Yeah, I did. That is what I did. Well, for what it's worth, even if this ends it, I will call you all back immediately. And we're at 3 hours and 45 minutes, which means per YouTube, this is about the end of one video anyway.
Well,
Oh,
I only started recording. We're at 3 hours almost exactly on the recording.
Oh,
Because we talked
great
for
point.
45 minutes before we started. But
Even more perfect.
either way, it's still fine to cut this. If we're gonna play for 6 hours, it's better to cut it into 2-3 hour chunks.
true.
Yeah. So let me leave and try to come back. And if that doesn't work, I'll call you guys. 1 second.
I think we'll be able to stay in. Yeah. I
Yeah.
thought it would leave us in. Hey, while we're exited, Alex, I was just watching the timeline on the MLS. That's all. I mean, that's the best I can do right now. So
Oh, okay. I
Are they
did
still
see
having
Yeah.
MLS? I thought they canceled everything on MLS.
I did see Roger go off when I brought it
No.
up.
some people, there was some boycotted games, Lee, and actually it was in question whether the games will be played tonight. But yeah,
I did it. Oh, I see you all. I did it. This is actually to my great relief.
So do you
I
have
can
like a
also
grid
see-
layout of everyone and the screen as well?
Well, the thing is,
Uh,
I already on my laptop over here, I have
Yeah.
Roll20. So now up in the
Oh,
very
I
top
gotcha.
right corner, I have small screens of myself and the Roll20 screen share, and then the rest of the screen is just cut in fourths of you four.
I actually think
Is
as far
way
as
good.
going back and watching the YouTube, Alex, it does help when we're in combat for you to screen share and show the combat screen.
Mhm.
But as far as right now, it's better to see everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's great to be able to watch the screen share, but just as me, it's awesome to be able to look at you guys because of human connection in quarantine. Yeah. Oh man. Hey guys, I'm so excited. I'll look into your eyes as I kill your characters. And I'll just cut Austin off right here. Just had the screen share right where he was.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I can't see him anymore. We're moving on. Okay, so we're back to the top of the round. As I mentioned, 17 rounds till Lupine gets here. Or is it 16 now? I think it's 16. Okay. That's great. Top of the round. Have this guy. He's shooting a fire. I think at this point we have the flames beginning to spread. Dispersing.
Oh, jeez.
Skip his turn. Move this guy. Continues to fire. We got some flames moving into the door now.
Oh, no, 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 no.
That was an
All
interesting
right.
moment.
And then at this moment, someone appears through the flames, standing in front of Foxfire. He's an elven man. He is in great robes. You can see he's in these very billowing red and
Hey,
gold
if you're about to
robes.
reveal something, can you give me just a second? I gotta pee real bad.
Okay, Alex, were
I'm
you
so
going to
sorry.
say something?
Oh, I was just gonna say that I had a readied action to attack someone that came through the door.
But you were pulled back 10 feet from the doorway, right?
Well, no, last round. I took a 5-foot step back to get in the line, and I didn't do anything else. So I readied an action to attack someone if they came in.
But if they came in, they would be right here.
I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't have been able to attack them in there. But
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
just seeing that they're in front of me now, I had a readied action to attack someone if they came into my threatened square. I just want to get my one attack whenever you get done with everything.
I'm happy for you to take your ready to action attack. Let me go pee, actually, and then I'm happy for you to take your attack.
No, do the... Yeah, okay.